interviews to the news to your favorite tunes you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, like. Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk, like. Straight out the trunk, You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? All right. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, like. Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk, like. Straight out the trunk, You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? All right. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, like. Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk, like. Straight out the trunk, You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? All right. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, like. Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk, like. Straight out the trunk, You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 get a moment of your time. All right. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk, You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Straight out the trunk.
What it do, it's your boy Bang of the Name, Straight Out Trunk Radio. We is live here every Monday night, 8 p.m. till whenever we get off this thing. But hey, make sure y'all tune in. Follow us, Straight Out Trunk Radio, SODTR_. Follow me personally, Bankhead_ the name. Like I said, we here every Monday night, SODTR PodN. Once again, we here, Straight Out Trunk Radio. Subscribe. We got gang in the house. Who we got with me tonight?
You already know, BTW's in the house, Sneaks by the way, CO by the way Entertainment.
And I'm Ellie G. And I'm Ellie G. And of course we got our voice behind the camera.
When I say who we got in the house and everybody go around, you supposed to say your name.
I ain't know the instructions gonna be that short.
Say the name.
I mean, we gotta get a full introduction every week.
Wait, 11 episodes in, you sit on.
It's boy Red Eye, we here. But no, what up, Red Eye?
What's the deal?
Well, I'm feeling good.
He high already. It's all good. He already fucked up. It's all good.
He look like it.
We got my man Rashid on the board. You feel me? Getting the audio right for us. But hey, check it out. We got special guests in the house tonight.
Special guest. Dun, 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 dun.
Special guest. My man Prii Game.
Yes, sir.
Prii Game. Hey, mixologist out here in Los Angeles, California. Bartender. You know, photographer, videographer, content creator. You know, he can shoot your videos and give you the turn up of your party, you digs, with them drinks. We got these drinks right here. Prii Game, you know, all mixologists by him, you know, specialty drinks by my man Prii Game. We got him here tonight. He will be providing these for Straight Out Trunk Radio Taste the Beats on Saturday, so we're gonna have a good motherfucking time, so make sure y'all pull up. But hey, Prii Game, what it do, son?
What's happening, man?
Good to see you, dog. Good to see you. Hey, how you feeling?
Man, I'm tired as fuck, bro.
It be like that. It's Monday. You had a long weekend?
I had a long weekend. I'm doing summer school right now, so I'm doing this is my final week of Spanish. So I got the midterm on Friday, final on Friday, but it's just more so I still work. I still gotta do this business. I still gotta pull up in places. Man, I still gotta play my Xbox, put in my hours. You know?
I feel okay. Gamer shit. That's your getaway.
You know, it's really been keeping me up low key, and it's crazy. I've been watching Fear the Walking Dead. And I've just been binge watching like crazy. So by the time I look at the clock, it's already about 2-3 a.m. I'm like, damn, I either got my 9 a.m. class or I got work.
Oh, you a busy man.
Is Fear the Walking Dead, that's the one with the black dude in there?
Yeah, but he don't come on to like way, like I'm gonna skip seasons just to look at this little mini pictures of it.
The thumbnail part?
Thumbnail, yeah. I'm like, man, when did the black dude get on here? You talking about the dude from the first episode, the original Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan, exactly. Yeah.
So I'm like, when the black dude gonna come on? And then when I see it's all the way to like season like 8 or 9, bro.
Was it that late? Cause we actually started watching it too, and I think I started watching it when he was on the cover. And
it might be season. I'm tripping. It might be season. After like it might be season 5 or 6.
Yeah, that shit was running, and we went through that shit.
They still at the border. I'm still on like season 4 or season 3. We're at the Mexican border. You know, on the other side of the Mexican border. Opposite Tijuana type shit.
Hey, but I know when you be drinking that shit, not drinking that shit, watching that shit, you be drinking on your drinks.
Man, honestly, I ain't gonna believe it or not. I'm more of a wine. I'm more in my wine and cognac phase right now.
You gotta give me on the wine shit. They wine connoisseurs over here. Every week they take down wine bottles back to back.
So
you feel me?
We drink Moscato. We that's
Moscato, yeah.
Nah, they wine connoisseurs. I'm gonna call it now. I'm still trying to find them a wine sponsor.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like the Charlie's of wine right there.
All right, what's this wine though? You feel me? What is this
So
wine?
this right here.
What is this wine?
This right here is a cocktail. This is the RTD. This is an alcoholic refresher. This is a ready-to-drink alcoholic beverage. That's what the RTD stands for. So my main focus of my business is maintaining the idea that I am an actual bartender, that I actually do mixology. But these right here are alternatives for you to actually enjoy a cocktail at your own convenience. So this right here is going to be the Pierce Navel. It's going to be tequila, peach schnapps, and OJ. Now, this drink right here is one of those classic, you're rarely going to hear about this drink. So that's what I've been doing with most of my drinks. And I feel like the Pierce Navel, I learned this one in bartending school. And I feel like nobody really gives this drink a try. So when I bring this drink out and let people try it, the first thing that comes to mind, is this some mimosa? Is this some mimosa? Nah, this is tequila. This is a Pierce Navel. What's a Pierce Navel? And that's when I go into details. And the best thing about this drink is that peach schnapps and that OJ complement each other so well. It's insane. And these are one of the drinks that I provide to our guests down at my restaurant when I'm bartending. Like surprising with a tequila drink, like surprising with something outside of a Paloma, outside of a margarita.
I'm so glad you're here today because Ellie said we're gonna have a special episode of blind tasting tequilas. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna drink your tequila and we're gonna blind test. You accept the challenge before we ain't peer pressure nobody on Str8 Drunk Radio PodN over here.
Oh no, we can run that, man. My taste buds might be kind of screwed up, but at the end of the day, I can still tell my difference between tequila.
All right, fire. But we gonna taste your tequila real quick.
So we just got into the top of the conversation. We already got somebody in the chat, Manuel Hernandez. He that's my brother. All his drinks are fire.
Yeah, that's Manny, man. That's my god brother. Your soy negro Cano way. So
yeah,
I love that. Hey, pop y'all drinks. Let's get a taste. Let's taste it.
We finna start this pregame.
Yeah, we gonna start this pregame.
Do we gotta shake it or anything, or is it like just as ready to go?
It's just gonna have just give it a light shake. So yeah, let me show you how to do this. You're gonna give it a light shake. He like
grab yours. Grab yours and show us how to do it.
So you're gonna do a light shake. And then what I usually recommend is you get your cup of ice and serve it over ice. But if you're gonna drink straight out the bottle, you just go ahead and crack that bad boy.
We finna just go straight out the bottle.
Hey, hit your nose and you smell that liquor.
I smelled it as soon as you popped it. Salud.
And then you give it a nice tip and you let me know how that thing tastes.
There you go. Man, that's good.
That's what I want to hear.
That's good. That's good.
They saying, I think it's, I'm not sure which culture. I think it's Japanese culture. It's one of the culture, but they say if you don't burp after you had a meal, that means, if you burp after eating a meal, I'm not sure if it's Japan or not, but if you burp after eating a meal, that's a compliment.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's
not satisfied. Don't
quote them on that. Don't be going over there.
We ain't gonna quote them on that. Japanese was like, no, boo, that's us.
I checked. It's Asian culture.
Hey, but yeah, this Pierce Navel, fire.
Man, so when I hear that,
fire.
I know it's
and you said the peach citrus, or what was that?
The Pierce Navel. So that's the peach schnapps complimenting that OJ. They complement each other so well.
Yes, they do.
It's like two light skinned motherfuckers, Oh
no, this is beautiful. This is.
And you said tequila in there?
There's tequila in there.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, you finna get somebody in the red.
You can take this to the head of things. Like you can have this with your breakfast.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like if y'all want to have like a bottomless mimosa in a way, this is crazy.
I'm gonna tell y'all, whoever invented gin and juice, they got it wrong. This is the way to go right here. You can taste when you think of gin and juice. This tastes like the high quality version of gin and juice. Like I don't taste no tequila, and then that, like you said, that peach schnapps balance out with this motherfucking OJ so well. So it's like I can drink this in like 2 minutes and then be like, hey, let me get another one. I'm thirsty still. Thinking I'm just eating some food and drinking and thinking I'm just normal, and then I'm gonna be drunk by the third one. I know it. Like not even kind of drunk, but totally drunk. I can tell.
I like that it's thick. Like it's not watery or anything like that. It's not like a watered down drink. So I don't think I would even put this on ice at all. I think just cold like that.
Yeah. So
Get you fucked up.
The best part about it is you don't taste the liquor till it's in your gut. So by the time I'm pretty sure
I'm good. I'm feeling great. This feels lovely. I know I got like 2 or 3 of them. What they do?
This product is basically catered to the woman. You know, all my feedback over the past 4 years, that's when I really got into it. 2020, I started with this product, this brand, I mean. But I really started catering, getting feedback from the ladies. So this one, the Adios, for example, it took me 2 years to just perfect that.
Which one?
Right there. The Adios and this one took me 2 years to actually get it down and key. Exactly how to really get that flavor. And it's just feedback from the ladies. Like, tell me is it smooth? Is it not enough liquor? Is it too much liquor? Some people say it's too much liquor, so I took it down a bit. Some people said, nah, you tripping, I better taste it. It took me about 2 years to really perfect this balance in these drinks.
Damn, I wish you would have brought one of those Adios in too. Somebody in the chat, your brother in the chat said you should have brought your signature Paloma.
Palomas is fire. He pulled up to the Str8 Trunk Radio's pop-up, and he blessed us with a couple, and we fucked them up.
Man.
Fucked them up, man. They delicious.
Yeah, them the premium things. So
yeah, creepers.
Right now, the Palomas, I got lemon drops right now that's killing the game. Then I like to basically try to keep those exclusive. If you order, you order. You know, I'm a server, but when I do my pop-ups, you know, people who see me, they're like, oh man, where's the Paloma? Where's the lemon drop? Where's the Adios? You know. So, and these people were begging for these yesterday. He was like, where's the orange drink? Where's the orange drink? I'm like, that's put up, but you know, order, you got it.
Yeah, hey, since we tasting these liquor already, you feel me? Ellie, can you tell us what game we playing? What game we about to be doing?
Well, I mean, we didn't actually name it, but I'm gonna come up with a name right now. Thank you, the voice back there. We're playing Guess the Tequila.
Tequila.
Thank you.
All right.
So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a bunch of water and putting it in these cups, and we're going to be telling you guys that we're drinking tequila, even though it's really just going to be water. We're going to make some faces. Oh, thank you for proving that wrong. But no, so we're going to be trying different tequilas. We're going to be doing Casamigos, Jose Cuervo's 1800, Patron, and just Jose Cuervo Silver, right?
Yeah, all Blancos.
Perfect, and they are all Blanco Silver tequilas, so they are all going to look exactly the same. We are going to receive these in our little shot glasses, and we're going to have to see if we can tell the difference between, you know, the $15 Jose Cuervo Silver or the, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how much a bottle of Casamigos is, but the more expensive
36,
Casamigos,
34, 35.
The more expensive Casamigos. So that's what we're gonna be trying today, and the non-tequila drinker is gonna be the one to pour them, and we are going to not see, right?
If we're not gonna see it, we're gonna cover our eyes over here, one at a time. And I think Ellie, you're gonna have to come sit over here so we could, you know, not look. You're gonna have to take your glasses off. You can't see, you cheating over there, nigga.
I can just do it.
Nah, you got a trucker hat on too, nigga. All right. But hey, make sure y'all pull up July 26th. Taste the Beats is going down. LV Studios. We have 6 producers pulling up, producing the beat from scratch. 15 minutes. They have a time limit. You feel me? We got pregame in here giving out the cocktails, the drinks, you dig? We got wings from my man Chef Sam, 200 wings, 4 different flavors, so come try them out. You dig? We're gonna have some Str8 Trunk merch available, so if y'all wanna buy some merch or just get some merch, let us know, but make sure you just pull up network, producers, A&Rs, songwriters, come network, artists. We're gonna do a cypher at the end, so pull up July 26th, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. You can still RSVP. RSVP is not gonna close until the date of the event, so pull up, RSVP and enjoy yourself, and let's network. See y'all there.
Square up.
Yeah, and August 9th is going down here at the headquarters. You dig? Str8 Trunk Radio. Back to the way we won't be doing Back to the School Drive, you dig? We did it last year. What was it, on the east side?
It sure was on the
Yeah,
east
now
side.
this is the west side accordingly, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to be on the west side out here in Lamert Park, so pull up on us August 9th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. We're going to be having food, games, and you know, we're going to be giving back, you know, so pull up with your kids, get them the back to school backpacks, all that, you know, so we here. Whatever your school supplies, but also you want to donate and sponsor, hit us up in our DM, SODTR_, and let us know personally that you want to sponsor or donate the money, and we'll do a whole video of us going down and getting those supplies like we did last year. we had like over $200-$300 of donations last year, and we showed those people where their money went to. We went downtown and got those backpacks. We went to these stores to get the pencils, the folders, the binders, the rulers, all types of shit, you know, school supplies. So yeah, fuck with your boys, fuck with your girls. We here, Share Drunk Radio. Back to the way. Are y'all ready? Oh yeah, I was just waiting for Ellie, so I was just, you know, doing a little promo, so you can come sit over here.
Get on. Get.
Oh, pass the lighter.
You take that red lighter.
Alright, let's see.
Do this.
How you diss it red if you wear red and the red background red?
I didn't diss red. I did not say dead. I said red.
Oh.
I did not diss it. I said take it. Take your shit then, nigga.
Hey, switch the camera on us so we don't see that, man. Yeah. All right, so we gonna have to put not blindfold us, but everybody gonna have to be real, you know.
Okay, what, so we doing it now?
No, are you ready? Are you doing it? Yeah, you gotta do it now. Everybody cover their eyes.
There you go. Look.
Everybody look up there. See, you know. Y'all hear him?
This is insane. We are mad.
Hey, Sneak Sprite. Hey, Sneaks, go the other way around. Go the other way around. Maybe show Sneaks too sometimes. Maybe show Sneaks. See if you switch the camera, it won't be on Sneaks' booty.
Nah,
it's gonna be on his shoulder.
Okay.
You don't need to see him. See?
Yeah.
Hey, don't be looking. Okay. You can't see the drinks. All right, cool.
Y'all can see yourselves. Look.
All right, fire. We good. We winning, man. I'm about to win this. I'm a big tequila drinker. The biggest.
So is it like each one we're gonna have to give our best guess? We write it down or something?
No, we shout it out. We do 1, 2, 3. We take that shot.
Oh, and he'll tell us if we're wrong.
And he'll tell us if we right or wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, but that pregame shit though, man. That beer's name, that shit fire.
Here you are, sir.
Alright, so I'm good to look at?
Yeah, we can look. You good? Here you are, ma'am.
Thank you.
Just don't look over.
I already know what this is.
Just don't look over there.
What's still?
Are we doing like with the ghetto drinks?
Yeah, sniff it.
Alrighty, let's smell the aroma. It smells like.
Do you smell the
It's gonna
blue
burn.
agave?
Smell the what?
The blue agave?
Oh, definitely.
Hold
Definitely some
on.
agave.
Hold on, let me do my tequila swirl.
There you go.
Smell like dances and
Does that do anything? Like with alcohol, like with wine, can you swirl it and like it does some shit?
I wanna go
Does
first.
it doesn't have legs.
Hold on, we gotta take a shot. We're gonna take this shot, then we're gonna guess it.
Alright, I wanna go first.
All right, take your shot. Oh, we are taking it. You already took it?
Alright, I had half of it. Saying a shot is like 3.5.
I heard your stomach complain. Like,
Alcohol is tripping.
he took that shot. The stomach like.
Oh, damn, that's that, bro. What are you doing? You ain't ate since 2.
Yeah,
Man, take that, Chaser. Take that.
Straight off the bat.
You need your cup? You want your cup? Stop it. You want your cup?
You got it off the smell?
Off the smell. And then the taste confirmed.
1800.
Yep.
I know what that
I was
is.
gonna say the same
Yeah.
thing, 1800. That's too easy.
I wasn't gonna say 1800. I was gonna say Patron at first, you know. But when I smelt it, there was a little cool minty, like breeze, like you know, to it. So
Nah, this right here,
And your gun sound like a
1800.
gunshot.
This one of these.
Let me get that.
You can make a fire, a nice refreshing margarita from these. You never had an 1800 margarita? I recommend you have one.
I can mark. I got this. You ain't gotta do all that extra.
Mine's got
stuff.
lipstick. It's easy.
I said I got this.
Okay, my bad.
Hold on, I got it.
No, I feel like for 1800, it's got that like. I don't know. It's got that tequila
So
smell.
we was right with
That
1800?
alcohol
Yeah.
smell. Yeah.
1800.
I was too easy.
All right, we gotta close our eyes again. We gotta do it. You know.
Wait, how did you know what it was, Bankhead?
Yo.
His stomach.
How it landed?
I don't even look like that.
No, I had to sleep. At first, I thought it was Patron.
That was the 1800.
But when I smelt it more and more,
Oh, wait, no,
and I
it's
did a
not
little
so
swirl
take a
to
seat
it,
up here.
I had like a little cool breeze to my nostrils, and I was like, oh, that's 1800.
All right, let's do this.
Like I guarantee know what Jose Cuervo smell like off the bat.
You know what's funny?
I didn't. That shit smell like off the bat.
I didn't know what he meant when he was like, "Oh, I already smell it." I was like, "How are you gonna?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I recognize that smell. That's a very familiar smell."
What was you drinking on this weekend for your camping trip?
Torres.
What is that?
It's a brandy. It's a Spanish brandy.
You get your
It's like the Spaniards' Hennessy.
Was y'all taking straight shots?
No.
Chasers?
No, I like it mixed with ice and Coca-Cola.
Fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was dope. I had that, and then this is funny, my mom was drinking the 1800. That's how I know that recently. And then my brother was drinking Jose Cuervo, but when he got done with that, he started taking shots of my brandy. And my dad was drinking Modelo, and he was drinking wine.
Oh.
Snakes was drinking wine. So yeah, we had all types.
Ma'am.
Thank you.
And for you.
Thank you, sir. Sir, ma'am, and I get you, nigga.
Oh,
That's disrespectful.
Let's see.
He get here, sir. Here, ma'am. Here, nigga.
Drink this, nigga.
Here, nigga.
I said nigga.
No, you did, but the way you gave it to me, I was like, you missing a nigga.
Casamigos.
Nah, this smells like Vegas. This is Patron.
Hold on.
Nah, this Casamigos.
Nah, this smells like tubi thingies.
You know how I know it's Casamigos? Because I don't smell that agave. And Casamigos got
Is that a good thing or a bad
They
thing?
got a current lawsuit right now because they skimping on that agave.
Alright,
I might be wrong though. It could be
Ellie?
Patron, but I think it's
I
Casamigos.
said I thought it's Patron, but let's see.
I'm going Casamigos. You don't say so. I don't taste agave. Hold on. Yeah, that's Casamigos.
Oh,
That's
oh,
Casamigos.
whatever it is.
That's not Patron. That's Caso. That's
I don't
Casamigos.
taste
I
no
don't like
agave
it.
in it.
That's not Patron.
I don't like that.
That's not Patron.
so, it's 3 different tequilas. KJ was right with his.
Thank you.
What is yours?
What you say yours is?
I thought it was Patron.
Yo, yeah, you're a Patron.
Oh, you gave us different ones.
And his, what you think yours was?
Casamigo.
No, Jose Cuervo.
You know, his is the one that he said he can he know it. Jose Cuervo. Yeah, Jose Cuervo. He said, I know Jose Cuervo. I know Jose Cuervo. I was like, oh yeah? I'm gonna give you some Jose Cuervo. I gave him the Jose Cuervo, and I was like, let me switch it up a little bit too, because once
Hey, you
somebody
cheated
says
us,
something,
nigga. That wasn't the rules of the game, nigga.
No, that's good though. That's good. He got you. I was for sure. I'm like, I know mine is Patron. See, remember how we were worrying if they were skipping on us on those little tubey thingies? They weren't skipping on us. That's just how it tastes.
all right,
Yeah.
let's figure out one more.
Hey, I like how you did that. How you? I'm kind of fuck you, nigga, but good shit though, nigga. You fuck you with good shit.
You didn't finish
Goddamn.
yours. Damn,
like
that's
that.
cheating.
Oh.
For real, we can't be sitting here like on our second shot in 2 minutes, and you over here. Oh, I'm gonna pour half of my drink.
Hey, it's all good. We still good. I'm feeling good. That pregame got me on.
All right.
These
Oh yeah,
shots?
look up.
Oh,
Look
right.
up. Let me look up. Hold on. While y'all doing that, let me do some promo. Then let me do some promo. Make sure y'all subscribe to our channel, man. SODTR TV, Share Trunk TV. Subscribe right now, man. Hit that like, share, comment, everything, man.
Thank you. Can I point out? I appreciate that you know how to spell my name.
What happened?
I said I appreciate that you know how to spell my name.
Oh yeah, it took a couple of years, but here we go. For sure. I didn't know you. I didn't understand your IG for like a couple of years. I was like, what the fuck is this? So I was just,
He's like, it must be her middle name.
I was trying to put it all together. I was like, this has to be a Hispanic name or
Yeah, I made
something.
these shots a little bit smaller for y'all.
Thank you, cause damn.
Yeah, like y'all trying to kill us.
Tequila tasting.
Why aren't they having some too? They should.
They
be
not
having some,
drinkers. Just like sneaks don't do the tequila.
That's Jose Cuervo.
Oh, I know this. This is easy.
That's Jose
Easy. Hold on. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up, bottoms
too.
up.
This is not readily familiar, so.
That's Jose Cuervo.
I had Patron.
Oh,
Easy call.
Ugh, that's Jose Cuervo.
I got the Migos.
That was Patron.
I got the Migos.
It's gotta be
Patron. I know Patron when I had Patron.
It's Jose Cuervo.
So the mixologist has not missed tonight. The mixologist is on the roll.
Thank you.
And he's the only person that's actually turning his head, putting his hat over his eyes and everything. He really guessing this shit.
We guessing too.
I am on camera looking
Ellie?
that way. Yeah.
Baby, you got yours right. You are Casamigos.
So then I've been right the whole night too.
Hold on. You are right. You are Casamigos. You have been right all night.
I'm 2 for 3.
Thank
nigga.
you.
Hold on, hold on. My point was, nigga, you are 1 for 3. You
Yeah,
also
you
have
suck.
Casamigos. Mr. This is Patron.
For real?
See, I gave y'all both the same shot to see.
That
Okay.
tastes like. Hey, you see, after a couple of shots, your motherfucking mouth get numb and it's just over, nigga. You just take it to the head. It just don't work.
I know it was Casamigos because I couldn't identify it.
Put it on the back of your tongue so you can reset your senses and you smell your own skin so your senses and your nose reset.
Oh, thanks for
So you like damn near gargle with your mixer?
I didn't want to tell y'all my trick.
Oh, that's your trick. Oh, so we like this at the bar.
That's how they want.
Back of your tongue, your senses.
You feel me? Grab my beer.
There's gotta be a better way.
Right now, I think we did enough shots. Unless y'all really ready to taste the last flavor.
I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. We went through all the flavors.
Yeah.
So you know we didn't miss a flavor, but everybody didn't get a shot of every flavor. That's all. Y'all didn't get. Somebody didn't get the Patron.
I know
Somebody
I
didn't
didn't
get.
I didn't get the Cuervo.
Nobody got
I already
that.
the thing is with Patron, and this is why people gotta stop hating on Patron. Patron is one of the purest. Patron is actually one of the original tequilas, agave tequilas used to make margaritas. So after Patron really beat motherfuckers up. So motherfuckers like Casamigos and all that can crawl and walk around. So
I agree.
what makes the Patron so special is, from what I studied, you can fact check me, is that with their bottle, how they make it, it has bits of recycled agave in it, I believe, the actual plant. So that gives it that flavor, that taste. So during the pandemic, they had a shortage of Patron bottles. So that's why Patron was so expensive at the time. Because the company refused to create another bottle just to store its Patron, so it was willing to wait for the materials because it was going to ruin the actual taste, the flavor, the deliverance of the product and the brand.
That's dope. That's dope.
But you can go back to this.
That's for Patron.
That's for Patron. You can fact check me. Fact check me on
Fun
that.
fact of the day.
So if you look at the Patron bottle, you see that little bubbles and all that weird stuff. That's recycled material that they're using.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. Hey, since we talking about being drunk and all the alcohol shit, though, y'all see what happened this weekend though in Hollywood, though?
You know what's crazy? I was right down the street. I had just left the fashion show that I did.
You know that drunk driver who got kicked out the club, or he was just he fell asleep behind the wheel.
Nah,
He
he
didn't
got
fall
kicked out
asleep
the
behind the
club.
wheel.
That's what I got a close homie who was really impacted
That
by
was Wasted.
that shit. You know,
Wasted
so
Presents. The Wasted Company was hosting that event.
you know,
That's the crazy
yeah,
part.
Trappatone type shit. Shout out DJ Big Mike. I hope he get a fast recovery because he was one of the victims of that 30 plus people of the blamping situation that happened with the guy running over people outside of the club this past weekend in Hollywood. He got shot in the ass. And he got
They
beat
whooped
up.
his ass.
And he got arrested, of course. You know, but it's just to the point of. You gotta be better out here, man. You get kicked out the club. You know what you're not supposed to be doing in the club.
Go
You get
fuck
kicked
home.
out. You know, go home. Don't be a sore loser. Don't be a whatever it is. You know, don't be a bitch ass nigga. That's what I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, another
You
thing
know?
I would like to add on that is, out here in these streets, like, people gotta understand, like, a lot of people been catching strays. A lot of people been getting injured, killed. Look, man, don't argue with people. Like, don't disrespect people. Just get them out. Just get them out your proximity as peaceful as possible. Because nowadays, just one disrespect, and I gotta learn this at the bar too. I learned this at being a bartender when you gotta get rid of drunk people. Try to be as respectful as you can, even if they being disrespectful. Because as soon as they leave that building, as soon as they leave your line of sight, you don't know what they coming back with. So
That's
it's
facts,
like,
that's
I mean,
true.
I'm not trying to give the dude a reason why he did that, but it's just more so like, you know, hey man, stuff like this, some people don't know how to react to being, you know, being disrespected or being told to leave. And, you know, hey, whoever shot dude, hey, look, man, I hope you get a good lawyer. You can claim self-defense for all 30 people and they all come to trial for you if you end up in that situation. Because, I mean, you did what you did, man. And, hey,
He pulled a nigga out the car that shot him in the ass. Oh, self-defense.
yeah, just so he won't. Just so he
That's
won't.
premeditated.
he
nigga.
put
You
him
thought
in-
about
yeah.
it like I'm gonna whoop.
So what now? Because they could
shot
argue
him in
that they
the
thought he
ass.
was still an active threat.
Yeah.
So they're like, he
I'm
had
just
to.
having fun with it.
You gotta think about it, man.
You got
You
Pull him out the car.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
From what I
That's a
heard
funny
though,
moment, but not that's hilarious, but not funny
he got
moment.
kicked.
It's what if the engine was still running, if the key was still in ignition, that vehicle was still a threat, man.
No, I get it.
A good lawyer can argue that for him.
And
it still might get time.
I just feel bad for the homie.
You have to shoot.
Hold on, one mic.
Listen, man, for all I know, all that man could know, he was a terrorist. You got a lot going on. A lot of people hate this country right now. You got a lot of stuff going on with ICE. For all you know, is that man could have been a terrorist. How many times you just seen cars plow through parades all across the country?
Recently, since the whole Trump administration, a lot of people been getting proud on from car situations. So I totally get it with that. When saying it was could have been a terrorist.
Yeah, just
Sneaks, you are a dangerous man.
I go to court fast, Judge. Your Honor, I thought this was an act of terrorism. I thought it was an act of terrorism.
When I first seen it, I didn't know what was going on. I had to do some research. Then on Saturday, I was at a my girl's mom's birthday party, and the homies pulled up, and he was like, "Yo, you see what happened to Big Mike?" I'm like, "What the fuck happened?" You know, he's like, he was a part of that damn Blampin situation in Hollywood. I was like, for real? And like, he was calling me off he lost his phone, lost his shoes. Then I seen news clips, and he was in the back walking, and he just fucking passed out and collapsed, you know, and it was bad. And I was like, oh, nigga, you was fucked up. And I was talking to him, and he's good. He had no bodily harm, but he's fucked up, you feel me? He's fucked up mentally because he thought he was gonna die, and like, he's bruised up and shit, you know.
Well, this was at Lock and Key, right?
Nah, this is at Chapatone. This was at Vermont.
Vermont in Santa Monica or something?
I think it's not downtown. I think it's downtown.
One thing they gotta hope is that the promoters or the club themselves don't get sued behind something like this, because that is actually something that people will try to come back, try to hold them responsible for something like that.
Rage Party had a similar situation. An old boy got killed.
That's the thing about it, like, who is responsible for that situation? Is it the club? Is it the city for not having enough security? Not security, but like police patrol, or is it not? Is it the club, the promoters who threw the event? They didn't have enough, security out there enough to advise people, watch out for their safeties, you know, like, or is it solely on that guy, you know, other the driver who?
How I know it works is when you do any event, it doesn't matter how big or small it is, you're supposed to have a liability insurance for a situation like this. So like a lot of these clubs, bars, our restaurant, festivals, they have to have a liability insurance. So just in case there's a mass shooting, terrorist act, you know, people get stampede, take the Travis Scott concert, for example, they're supposed to have that. So rather it's the club fault, whoever gets blamed, the club should be, the club itself should be covered, but then whoever organized the event, I don't know if they covered, because you're supposed to have liability insurance regardless.
I feel they should.
And
I feel like the club should have it, not like the people who stole the event, because I feel like, or maybe it's in the contract, you know, because Ellie, I don't know, Ellie and Sneeze, y'all can talk, because y'all know y'all book more clubs and events and shit like that. Like, is there insurance clause in the contract y'all signed with the venue that you're booking?
So technically and legally, you're supposed to have $1 million insurance for any event that you do. That's what they call it, the $1 million insurance, that liability insurance. Technically, you are supposed to have that. The way that a lot of promoters get around that is because they do a deal with the venue to where basically it's as if the venue is regularly open, but you're just hosting a special event to where it's bringing in more people for their venue. Now, this is actually different from if the venue is opening specifically for your event, because in that case, you're booking the venue, but you still need to have your own insurance because the event is completely yours. So it kind of depends on the terms that are going on there. The only reason why the promoters or the club themselves might actually be a little bit more responsible in this one is because it seems like they kicked the guy out after him being drunk. And because of that is why he went and he took his car and he drove into all these people.
That's another thing.
Absolutely on them, because you're not supposed to allow a patron to leave your place drunk. And back to our back to our mixologist, you should know that that's something that people are absolutely held responsible for. Like, technically, if we leave for here and we're drunk, we're fucked up. Well, no, not technically, because you're not selling us anything. That sounds nice. But like, let's say that you were having this little event. This is an official event. This is straight out the trunk event that you're hosting, and it's open bar. And we leave here and we go get into a car accident. It's technically your fault for letting us leave here drunk from your event
I'm
that you had an open bar at.
So I lose my RBS.
Fuck that shit. Y'all got me fucked up. You irresponsible grown ass nigga got me fucked up.
Let's put a point on something. So in California, you have to be registered as a bartender through the RBS system, and that's through ABC. So what she just shed light on was the last person to serve that man a drink is more than likely going to be held responsible. More than likely may lose their RBS depending on how this goes throughout the court. Because no, hold on. If I serve you this beverage, it doesn't matter if I sold it to you or not. If I gave you this beverage, you leave right now, and I knew you was drunk, but I still gave you that beverage, and you leave, and you go hit a car and you kill somebody, even though you're the reason why they died, no matter how stupid you was driving, when they come back and figure out that I was the last person to serve you that drink, and you say your fucking blood pressure is like 12, you come back at 16 point or 12, you over 0.8, right? My one drink wouldn't have got you over 0.8. So what ABC will argue is that you didn't recognize that you were serving somebody that was intoxicated.
Okay, let me ask
you. You just put a threat. You were the cause of a threat in the public.
Okay, I get that. All right, if I was a lawyer and say I was the lawyer of the bartender, right? As a bartender, when y'all get your license, do y'all take a written exam?
That's what the RBS is. So
when the RBS, does it say? If you see a patron buying a drink and he's already drunk,
yes, you're in trouble.
You're in trouble. That's in there.
Literally, this situation that just happened is literally in the exam, in the orientation. This exact situation is in orientation.
Just to serve drinks, not even being a bartender, but just to serve alcohol beverages in general, you need to have your liquor license. You need to have your RBF certificate. Yes, to be able to sell this. I said liquor license. That was wrong. Yeah. Wrong word.
I mean, that's what liquor license is for. So what most people think is there's a common misconception. People think they go to bartending school, get their certificate. Oh, I have a bartender license. There's no such thing as a bartender license. A bartender license does not exist, and you can fact check me on that. Now, what does exist is a liquor license, which California no longer give out. You actually have to get an auction for a liquor license. So you can't go to the state of California. California, I believe it was 2025, 5-6 years ago, they stopped giving out liquor license. So you have to actually auction for the liquor license.
It was way longer than that, because I remember back when I was 18, so I'm not gonna tell you how long ago, but it was way longer than that. And I used to work at a gas station. It was the same thing. The gas station took forever to be able to get certified to be able to sell beer and wine and beer. It was like simple as that. It wasn't even liquor. But before that, they had to wait pretty much until another business went out of business to be able to take their license. Yeah. So that's been instated in California for like well over a decade.
So
why? I ain't gonna have.
What California was doing was at that time was they were playing games. They was basically stalling it out until it was able to pass into law that they would no longer give out new liquor licenses. Same thing with gun stores. You can no longer you can't build any more gun stores in the state of California. You have to buy the previous property of a gun store.
Did you know right now they just changed the law and policy for fucking Starbucks, my nigga? You can't get no free water unless you motherfucking buy something now.
I can't believe you really mad about that.
I'm hella mad about that. You know, I'm a person that like to go off the street like, oh, I'm thirsty, I need some free water. And they gonna give me a big venti cool of water. Let me go get that shit. You feel me?
Policy that the state passed or the company passed?
The company.
So that's another legality right there. In California, it's illegal to refuse anybody water. If you own a company and somebody comes in and say they're thirsty, that they're dehydrated, and you refuse it and they die or they are hospitalized, they can come back and sue you.
Because I just seen that because a male woman was at Starbucks because she was out there doing mail. I don't know if it was in California though, but she was out asking she was a postal woman.
Yeah, I was like a male woman, so a transgender?
A postal woman, you know.
I was trying to get canceled.
I was trying to be polite and respectful, but a postal woman.
I thought you said transgender.
Yeah, that's why I was like, a male woman? Are you really for real?
Oh,
for real, baby.
No. Postal woman. My bad. You right.
A postal worker.
Postal worker. She went into a Starbucks in 110-degree weather. We know walking, passing out mail, and she asked Starbucks for free water, and they asked her, and they said, no, you can't get it because you're not a paying customer. And it's just like, damn, she's somebody that is serving the community, giving y'all mail, and y'all can't give her a free cup of water.
Good luck getting your check, motherfucker.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like that's an asshole employee, because even for me, when I worked in the industry, when a delivery person came in, I always made sure I offered if you wanted a soda, a coffee, a water, something to drink before you left out the building after dropping something off. That was always something that was placed upon us when I became a supervisor, and I thought that was well intended, and I always made sure I held on to that because I understand, especially in the summertime, it's hot as fuck out there. But also, these people are doing a lot of running around, and as a person that used to do catering driving, that shit is tough. So I respect the delivery drivers, and I also make sure, hey, you need this? I don't even let them ask for it. I offer it to them and see if they want it or not. So that was just an household worker in general, but that sucks for Starbucks to be doing that and charging people for water, especially when they give out free puppuccinos.
I feel it.
I think it's more so.
The dogs still get their puppuccino.
I think it's more so they want to keep the homeless people out, and
So,
it's just affecting everybody.
What Starbucks have you seen that isn't next to like a restaurant, gas station?
I feel like Starbucks is part of like the underground
Railroad?
not underground drug scene. They be pushing shit. Cause they be popping up everywhere, but and they like. Once you see multiple Starbucks in your community, that they're about to gentrify your community.
But that's kind of where I'm going with this. Like, if you see a Starbucks, you see a McDonald's next to it, a Raising Cane next to it, exactly, a fucking Burger King next to it, any other type of place.
In Pacoima right now, they just put a Starbucks off of Glen Oaks and Paxton, and they used to be like an old school like car lot, and thing is they built that shit less than like 4 months.
Damn.
And it's the only thing out
but
there?
They didn't open. But next to it, like down the street on Glen Oaks, is a gas station, a Burger King, all the food for lesses and shit like that. There's a 7-Eleven across the street. There's a Mexican restaurant across the street. Then the next thing I feel like is gonna go is the tires, the hood tire shops and the tire changes and oil changes and shit like that.
So let's say a transient or a postal worker needs a drink. You're telling me that there is nothing around it that they can get a drink of water from?
I was doing some more research on it, and they said the employee is able to give them a cup of water if the store is not busy. If the store is not busy and they don't have customers, they are allowed to give them water without any complaints. But if the store is busy and they have customers, because I read onto this shit, because like I said, I'll be going to motherfucking Starbucks. Give me a venti water, bitch. You feel me? I need it. I'm thirsty. It's hot. 100 degrees. Let me get it. So I had to read up on it. So that's what happened. So, but I haven't had no complaints about that situation yet so far. So
I think that's more so targeting, like I said,
homeless people yeah.
And
but I feel like they should give.
Regular people catch it straight.
A lot of people, a lot of spots like that give out water like that. Homeless people do go over there for that complimentary water because they need it. They might need it for their dog or they might need it for themselves.
You might call me fucked up for this, but when I'm at my job and
you say forget the fuck on.
Oh no, this is gonna be fucked up. Y'all gonna call me fucked up for this.
This might be. It might be a hilarious, not funny moment.
I hope it goes viral. Shit, I need the attention. But so when people come into my job, the homeless people. And my coworkers be willingly giving them food. I'm like, hey, bro, you can't give them food like that. They're like, why? So they're going to come back. They're going to keep coming back. They're going to come back there. They're going to be like stray dogs. Not to call homeless people stray dogs, but they're going to be like stray dogs. You keep feeding them food, they're going to come back. They're going to come back with somebody else. Go to the next person. That shit going to spread fast. We have a bunch of homeless people from the establishment. And one of my coworkers didn't believe me. She's like, no, that's fucked up, and things like that. And I said, all right, hey, I'm just from the streets. Hey, I'm just letting you know how it is. The next day they gave it to the dude. Next day he's sleeping on the bench outside the establishment. They told him you can't sleep here. Okay, they gave him rights. Guess what he did the next morning? Sleeping in front of it. Guess what he had the next following morning? That blanket now. Then the next day, the next following day, guess who was with him? A companion. I'm like, see, I didn't listen to him.
This was a fancy restaurant?
Yeah, it's fancy. It's not fancy. It's fancy to
What was the restaurant?
What's considered a fancy restaurant?
I'm gonna plead the fifth because I don't want people to know.
He's like, I'm going viral, but I lose my job.
It's McDonald's. I don't want. That's bullshit. Let the homeless man sleep in McDonald's. I would say let the homeless man sleep in Paneras.
So
what's the average ticket?
Is it like
for anybody out there that's watching this? Do note that if you work for any corporation, even though you're Officer Clyde, you still represent that company, okay?
Oh, you're still with them?
Yeah, I'm still with him.
Oh, my
so
bad.
if you still with the company,
Trying to get him caught up.
and if you,
Okay,
you,
tell
you
us
talk
the
about,
price
hey, it
range
doesn't matter if it's really fucked up. If you talk about any malpractice
though.
or mispractice, even if it's good practice,
If you want
your company can't come after you.
What's the restaurant similar
Just know
to?
that.
Look, if you
What's
work,
the similarities?
is it similar to
Similarities.
McDonald's and Burger King?
Hey.
Is it similar to Panera's?
Hey,
is
listen.
it similar to
Is
Red
it
Lobster?
similar to
Is it
BJ's,
similar-
Chili's?
There you
Please
go.
understand that the reason why you plead the fifth is so you won't incarcerate yourself and
All right, here's a
others.
different one. What's the
Okay.
price range? If I go and have
Oh,
if
you
I go and
spend
have lunch,
plate starting at $26 easy.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
That's a fancy restaurant.
Entree starting at $26.
That's a fancy
Entrees?
Entree, just one
Oh
entree
shit!
plate.
Like so when you order your food and meal, like your sides are separate.
Yes.
Like so when you order like let me that steak, your mashed potatoes, mac and
It's
cheese,
like when you
and
go to
asparagus is
it's
all
like when you go to
separate
Mastro's, right?
Yes.
You order that
I'll say
expensive
let-
ass $43.
Alright, I'm
swordfish.
getting a
More
picture
than
where you're working
Mastro's.
at.
And then when the
Chris.
swordfish comes out, you
Hey,
like,
stop getting on these niggas promo.
all you guys is swordfish and sauce. You like, where the side, where my mashed
he
potatoes,
said
where
they
my
serve
greens?
swordfish.
Oh, that's what
Red
that.
Lobster.
Yeah.
No more, nigga.
You can't get a plate at Noble for $25. Get the fuck out
I
of
don't know.
here.
I don't eat that type of food.
Somebody
so.
said Kenny real as fuck.
Hey,
Hey,
look,
real.
I keep it a buck, man.
Hey, we gonna keep it moving on though, man. I fucks with you, dog. We gonna keep it moving on. What's on my playlist though? You feel me? We all gonna go around listen. What you been listening to? Like, you know, what you been listening to? Like when you be bartending, you know, what's your favorite shit that you like to mix up a drink to? You know, like,
Well, while I'm bartending at my job, I got no choice. I gotta listen to the bullshit they play on the comms.
Okay.
You know, but just me in general as a person, I'm a diehard Nipsey Hussle fan. I'm 32 years old. I first came across Nip when I was 13, and that's when he was in his game banging, you know, turned up, I don't give a fuck phase, and that kind of represented me at the time. But one reason why I love banging Nip all the time when I played it is because as Nipsey Hussle grew, maturely, mentally, I did at the same time. So Nipsey's only about I think he's about 5 years older than me. So as Nipsey developed, I developed mentally. I can't say I was financially there on the same level as him, but the lyrics he was spitting, the poetry he was talking and writing is still relevant today. So, you know, as you know, Victory Lap came about, I was starting my life. You know, I was changing my life around. I was getting my credit A1. I was ducking away from the streets. I was trying to turn my life around, and Nipsey Hussle was motivation to that. So he still is today. But the artist I'm listening to right now, I can't lie. Right now, I've been on my Paisa shit, man. I've been listening to my Paisa music. You feel me? Like, hey, listen, man.
give me some artists.
Like I told you, I've been taking my Spanish classes, so you know the best way to learn the language is to listen to it. I mean, I was already listening to my Paisa music because, like I said, you know, I'm Black Chicano. You feel me? So I got my God family straight from Mexico.
Okay.
So shit, they play some shit. Vincent Fernandez, that's my man right now, man. I'm trying to learn his lyrics. So
Don Chente.
hey, okay, volver. You feel me? So when I do really get my Spanish down, I really learn them lyrics, and I see this fine Latina I'm in the club, and they play his shit, I'm gonna be right in her ear, vocal for vocal. And that's one thing these Spanish women love is a chocolate skinned Negro that can speak that language, that Latina, that Spanish, that Espanol. You feel me? So that's what I've been on right now. And then another person I've been really vibing with is Real Boston Richie and Doughboy. You feel me?
I'm fine.
You feel me?
Man, he says
I
he
really,
like Sublime and reggae and holy damn fun.
I really wish there's some local LA artists that I could say I can vibe with, but I really can't. But a dude that got a song right now that's truly underrated, and this is not me just doing promo because I know him personally, bro. Go Leaky. Can you take it hot? That song, crazy.
You know what's funny?
It's underrated. That song underrated.
Somebody was just outside in the front bumping "Go Leaky" in a car, but I didn't want to interrupt you when you were speaking, talking about your liquor. Like as soon as the show started, somebody pulled up in their car bumping "Go Leaky." I'm like, oh okay.
Yeah, Leaky. Hey, you know, hey, hold on. Yeah, this is Leaky favorite fucking drink.
Alright, fine. Shout out Go Leaky. Hey, make sure you check out our interview too. Go Leaky, Straight Truck
This
Radio.
is Leaky favorite drink. I kid you the fuck not. Every time him and my Brody DJ Exclusive's car,
Yeah, yes sir.
they fighting over this drink because Kai wants me to make this his special edition, but Leaky like, I want this, bro. But this leaky favorite
We
drink.
gonna have to get a little three-way rumble,
Hey,
you know,
hey.
Str8 radio.
Crazy part is when bro was in the studio making that, this way he was drinking.
When he was making which song?
When Can You Take It?
He was drinking the Eagles, he was drinking on.
Yeah, he was drinking the pregame, man. Shout out to Leaky, man. He a real one. He a solid folks. He been fucking with me from, like, since we both came across each other. I just say, hey, bro, try my drink out. And we've been cool ever since. I met him through Trap LA. Shout out to Crash and Trap LA and all them. But, yeah, Leaky, bro, Can You Take It? That shit's hard, bro. It's just, I feel like it's not getting enough recognition as it should. Especially coming out of LA. Like, he as an artist, that's the hardest. Him and Big Eve too. Don't forget about Big Eve. Him and Big Eve, them two right now. Just me physically seeing them, the two hardest LA artists right now in the city.
So are you gonna give Leaky his drink or what?
Yeah, so once the collab come in, you know, the leaky.
Man, look,
You might have to say sorry, bro.
man,
Featured on-
man,
featured on
hey,
video,
man,
featured
hey,
on our
DJ
interviews.
exclusive. That's my Brody, bro. We go back, like, bro knew me before I got shot the second time, and like he really was there for me through a lot, bro, and you know that's my bro. Hey, exclusive, man. That's my Brody. But hey,
What's the deal, fool?
that's a coin flip. If Leaky want to take it, then
Hey,
he'll
we
take
got a
it.
politic on this nigga. He said he ain't giving you your drink, Leaky.
You feel me? Hey, that pure snavel, dog. What it do?
I tried to tell. I said, so you gonna give him his drink or what?
Hey,
He
show
said,
the
yeah.
bottle.
Show,
Hey,
show.
show the bottle.
Shout out to Leaky and Big Eve and all that.
Hey,
You know, when they give that drink.
Hold on, hey,
Hey.
hey. Hey, that's crazy. They was asking about the drink. I said, this Leaky shit, but that nigga DJ exclusive want this shit, man. They fighting over it, man. Yeah.
Gotta give it to him.
Yeah, I was telling him you was in the studio when you had this motherfucking, man. So
Wait, what's
I was
wrong? Why
fucking
can't you make them both drinks? Why can't you make one their drink, the other their
Man,
drink?
cause
Get
that's
creative with it, you know, come up with a
Hey.
fake flavor profile for each one, and there you go. Now you got two exclusives.
Nah, they from the same camp. It's gonna be a civil war over the pregame, man. I don't want that to happen. Yeah, man. I was giving you flowers, bro. I was just giving you a Big E y'all flowers, bro. That's all. Yeah, always. Man, I appreciate it. Off tops, easy,
Put it on the
easy,
microphone.
man. This my boy. This bankhead, big.
Oh, you know what it do. Make sure you do that interview. What it do, nigga? Are you gonna pull up on Monday, you dig?
Put it on the microphone.
Yeah, we here.
It's you.
Pull up. We gonna be here. I'm gonna tap in. Hey, but yeah, Saturday we gonna be at the Taste of Beats. So if you at LB Studios at Underground, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pull up. You feel me? So Taste of Beats.
What's that?
I got 6 producers pulling up. You feel me? Making beats from scratch.
I'm there.
And artists doing freestyle.
And artists doing freestyle off the beats. You feel
And
me?
free
So,
wings.
Oh yeah.
free wings and liquor. So we gonna have a good time.
Wings?
Wings, chicken wings, 4 different flavors.
Oh God, I'm there.
Easy call. All right,
Y'all take care.
all right, man. Bless.
Hey, give a shout out to Straight Out the Trunk real quick.
Hey, big shout out to Straight Up the Trunk. You know what the fuck going on?
Yeah.
Gotta get on the phone at the crib.
Turn up.
Yeah. 2 times.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
Oh damn, Butterfingers.
Just throw the phone like that.
He called it. Hey, this happened last time. If it hits your hands, it hits your hands.
So what's on your playlist right now?
It's
You
the
fucking
pregame.
with the new Tyler Creator?
I haven't listened to it yet. Not Chromatopia, right?
Hey, Tyler Creator.
I haven't listened to the new Tyler, but no, what I'm listening to, what's on my playlist? What's on my playlist is that new Joe Moses and Jason Martin Supper Club. They dropped a collab tape this past week. It was a surprise tape.
They just dropped it?
Yeah, Joe Moses and Jason Martin, aka Problem. They got
That's crazy that he changed
they
his
got
name to
Mark
Jason
Nasty.
Martin.
They got Little John on it. They got the
Mark Nasty on that
They
thing?
got the homie K Franklin on it. King Smurv. And I believe, Larry J made some beats off of it and a lot. So it's fine. It's fine. My favorite track, though, to be honest, my favorite 2 is Riding Like a. It's just hype. You remember we was talking about Joe Moses and they make that summer anthem and shit right there with Joe Moses, Jason Martin, and Mark Nasty.
Jump on it.
Riding Like a.
Cause no, Mark Nasty, Joe Moses, AD, I think RJ was in there too. I know AD had posted it that they was on the booth on.
Yeah.
They was making, it was cooking.
Yeah.
Like last week.
Now this is like 2-3 weeks ago before they dropped the tape.
And
I think they made that tape in one night.
Yeah. The homie K Franklin, he's a cool rapper that does like melodic rap. You know, gets you not in your feelings, but gets you thinking about your feelings.
He out on the valley.
He's talking about he got a song called "Look Good," and that's just very complimentary to both of them artists. So.
Is he out on the valley?
I got it on Spotify.
No, he's from LA. But I met him in Glendale in like 2011, so we go way back.
Okay,
you know?
You said the homie. I was like, oh, he must be from the valley then.
No, he ain't. No,
you know, all your homies from the valley.
Like, when I first started in this music shit, like in 2010, 11 and shit, you know, so. Yeah, love to see how your homies and people that you encounter with or cross paths with is still rising, just how you are rising still.
Yeah.
So when you get in rooms, you're like, nigga, I love to see you here, nigga. I'm glad you still doing what you're doing. So K Franklin, he's doing his shit. He's on that project too. He got his own music out too. But hold on, I'm also listening to my man TF. TF got this project called The Green Bottle. And my favorite track, bro, I've been listening to. You remember last week how you said RJ, that song, Baby, you want to wake up and listen to it, can't wait to get into the car and listen to it? Well, I had the same with my man TF, The Green Bottle, called Get the Money. And that shit just makes you want to get up and go get that money, you know? Go hustle, you know? Fuck all the bullshit and just go get it. Yes, sir, The Green Bottle. Yeah, man, yeah.
I'm about to put it on my Spotify
that's what's
right
on
now.
my playlist right now. You feel me, my man? Jason Martin, Joe Moses, The Supper Club, and I got TF, The Green Bottle.
So is that a Joe Moses album or is that a Problem album? Because
it's off a Problem, Jason Martin's discography. So if you want to listen to the project, go to Jason Martin's discography on Spotify.
See, you did not inform me of this when you said that Joe Moses dropped a project with Jason Martin. I'm thinking it was Joe Moses.
It's a collab mixtape.
Let me land.
My bad.
So you know me, I tell you, I don't like to go find music. I like music to pop up to me. I want to hear it. I want to be in the club and see people vibing out to it. I want to be rolling down the street, seeing somebody vibing out to it. I did the fuck shit that you asked me to do, and I went to go look for Joe Moses. Guess what? This was not under Joe Moses' profile. This is not under Joe Moses' new release. And so I could not listen to the project.
Hey, shout out to Joe Moses.
But that is kind of weird though too, where those two type of like high profile artists, like those projects should like intertwine with their discography and like analytics on social media, not social media, but on Spotify. So if you do look up Joe Moses, his shit should pop. The Supper Club mixtape should pop up.
His shit pop up.
Even though I get what you're saying because I did the same thing. I was I did the same thing. Joe Moses. I typed in Joe Moses when I first because I seen the genre and everybody started posting media spiel and all that stuff. I was like, oh, they got a project out. I'm gonna check that shit out because that's a good collab. It's summertime. I know it's gonna be some dope shit. Then, yeah, I went to Joe Moses. Didn't find it. Then went to Jason Martin, aka Problem. Right there.
So how you feel about Mark Nasty come up right now?
I'm really getting to know Mark Nasty. This is like not like my real first introduction.
Never met him?
Never met him. Like I can't like say I know any of his songs. So
he's not outside to know.
I'll be outside.
Not you. I'm talking about Mark Nasty.
Mark Nasty gonna be outside.
I met Mark Nasty at Leak Podcast when I was networking with my drinks, and when he came in, the whole room lit up. Like, oh, Mark Nasty. I never met this dude before, and I thought he was too high a caliber to speak to. But me, I'm never shy to really walk up to somebody with as a brand.
Too high caliber.
So I went up right to bro, like, hey, check it out. This is what I do. Blah 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 blah. He was like, oh, you should come on Fake Muni. I said, Fake Muni. I said, with Troy and them. He said, yeah. I said, my Brody AD be fucking with. He said, you know AD? I said, yeah, I know AD. And he was like, yeah. I said, I called AD right on the phone. And then he was like, yeah, that's my boy. And we connected right on the spot. He tried my drinks and he been fucking with me ever since. It's hard to really connect with Mark Nasty because like he said, he not outside as much. So, but he's always in the studio.
I got
he's always in the studio.
Project that, like, what's some of his hit songs?
He got it. So his hit song is "On My Mama." What was it? I would never love a bitch.
Oh yeah.
Swear to God, on my mama, I can never fall in love again.
Hey, I love how y'all start bouncing that one.
Hey, he got that one thing I like about Mark Nasty got them ad-libs down, man.
There you go. Talk about.
Oh, that's him?
That's him. That's Mark Nasty.
Him and AD, they have a joint project together, and that's that's one of the tracks of their joint.
Hard,
Yeah, okay, yeah. I do remember
But
that.
let me give you a little history. Mark Nasty is an artist that's been doing music for a little while, but if you are a fan of the Fig Community world, you would know that he also came out of the chat. So he was somebody that knew AD through his family and everything, but didn't really fully know him. So in the chat, he was letting him know, like, hey, I'm an artist and I make this and this and this. So he went and played his song one time, and Pun was in the background. You know, he's an A&R and he has his own label and everything. So he was in the background. He heard him. He's like, I think I could fuck with him. So from there, Pun went and took him under his wing, started making tracks with him. But instead of just dropping music under him, he would bring the songs in every Friday for his show and have the females dance on what is it called? Yam Cam. So he will bring different strippers or dancers or people of influence on social media, bring them in every Friday, and they would dance to music and shit for the crowd pleasers. And that was a song that he played every single week.
You was watching Yam Cam?
No, I was skipped through Yam Cam. But it would come on, and that's how you got to know who Mark Nasty was. So he did this for a good 6
But
months.
we wake up to it playing on silent.
So it come through. So it come through for 6 months,
Shake that like this.
and that's how you know. And then from there, he dropped the tape, he dropped the video, and his shit just keep on going. So shout out to Pun for doing his job, his A&R, his marketing, and putting a push behind this dude. And then from there, he just continued to grow.
So Mark Nasty's like labeled as a new artist.
He's
not
definitely
like
a new
somebody
artist.
that's been around that just put out club bangers here and there. He's somebody that's new, but new to the scene to our eyes. He's not like somebody like, I ain't gonna say no disrespect, like a J305, like J305 came out with a song, you know.
What is new? Because I feel like every time that an artist makes it, they're like.
No, I'm saying new. I'm saying like, cause you know, like say like J305 put out a song, right, and he put out like a club, like a use a flip type song, but you don't hear nothing else from him for years. Then he only comes back after like, you know, like a peekaboo moment, like peekaboo, I'm here and I'm gone. Like, you know, I thought that's what I thought Mark Nasty was when I heard, because everybody, like all the OGs and like people of the AD calibers, they was all giving him love. Like he'd been around since when they was putting out like I Got the Juice or some shit.
Nah,
I have enough information.
That long with I Got the Juice, because AD music career, me and AD come from the same section, so I knew AD a little bit after Rude Boys. I was so wet behind the ears, so I don't know too much about Rude Boys, but how I met AD was through his brother. And then this is crazy here, because once I met AD, this time I met Joe Moses. This is crazy. This is like the homie popped me in the back of the head when I met Joe Moses with this one. Joe Moses was at AD Granny house. I didn't know who Joe Moses was at the time. This is when he was, I think, still under AOB, doing the Brick Squad movement. And then I'm listening to this song, I'm like, this nigga, whatever, he can come harder. Not knowing the nigga I'm talking about is a nigga sitting right next to it. The homie was like this. I was like, what? I'm just saying. So when I left the house, he was like, the homie started down there. He said, you crazy. I said, what? He said, you gonna say that about the nigga's song when he's sitting right there? I said, who? Joe Moses. He said, oh, Joe Moses. I said, oh, for real? I didn't know that. Like, damn. And then how me and Joe Moses met the third time around was...
Did he give you your respect, at least keeping it real?
No, Joe Moses is... Hey, listen. I'm going to say this right now. I want to say Joe Moses is the most humblest and realest nigga in LA that I came across. I never got the person to meet Nip. So Nip for sure is going to be number one to me, but Joe Moses...
I did, but I'll keep that story later.
Joe Moses was humble as fuck. He was dope as fuck. And what Joe Moses really fucked with me was we went to a function that him and AD was doing together. And there was a bunch of niggas that got to with my homeboys, and it was probably like 15, 20 of them. It was only like 3 of us, and I just told the homie, I was like, bro, fuck these niggas. And we just started squabbling. Just us 3 versus 20 dudes, and we just out there just going at it. And Joe Moses, you know, after the fight was over, they brought us inside. Joe Moses pulled us inside. He was just like, whenever I see you, bro, just know you good with me. If you ever in a function, you could come to my section. If you're in the public, don't, like, I got you. So that's how me and Joe Moses kicked it off, just on some straight shit, you know?
Speaking of AD, I know there was a lot of talk going around the last like week and a half about Who a better rapper?
Ralphie the Plug.
Ralphie the Plug or AD?
So they was literally just on live having this conversation right now, to the point that they was talking about that whole Ralphie and AD thing. Then it jumped from Ralphie to AD to AD and RJ, to the point that they had to get RJ on the phone, had a conversation with RJ. Then from there, somehow they end up being on the phone with RJ manager. Like the conversation got deep. Like this shit getting crazy.
RJ versus AD
is not a good one.
No, they both could rap. You know, like if they say you want to freestyle or something, RJ and AD, they both could like lyrically rap.
But if we talk about song for song,
like song for song is different. You know, song for song is different. But also with Ralphie the Plug and AD, like if you go song for song, like in my opinion, you'll have to give it to Ralphie because of his impact and his reach. You know, not just off of his brother Draco. You know, like because AD can rap right. AD can really fucking rap. He's a rapper. You know, he can get into fucking ciphers with the most lyrical niggas and hold his own.
Definitely.
You know, but that shit just hasn't translated to hit singles or to albums, EPs. Maybe he hasn't focused on that because you know the podcast and shit pulled up. You know, like, but if you want to do song for song, I'll give it to Ralphie the Plug. But if you want to say who's a better rapper and a better lyricist, AD would kill him.
So what song do you think Ralphie the Plug got a more viral song than Juice?
You talk about a song.
I'm just saying though. Do you think Ralphie the Plug?
Talking about without a feature?
Yeah, just Juice.
Chunky Monkey.
So Chunky Monkey's more viral than Juice by AD?
No, AD Juice is more viral than any song Ralphie the Plug has put out because you still hear Juice in the club. Even Juice
is on commercials.
You'll hear Juice outside of LA. You know, you'll hear that outside that you'll hear Juice outside of LA as a representation as a DJ's set list for LA. You know how DJs will represent every coast and you know in the clubs. Juice sometimes will be in the motherfucking the playlist set list for DJs when it comes to LA. So
they came out in what 2015. They played that shit all on the radio.
But if you talking about impact on songs and and EPs and all that, like Ralphie the Plug does beat him on that.
Man, I think that's an odd comparison to give.
It is. It's so weird. It's so weird and random.
Hey, so did John start that?
Hold on, for me,
I think the John did.
Hold on, before we get into the John, no offense.
I think he did with his ass.
I just want to make a note of. I think the comparison is bullshit. Good job to that guy for bringing up the controversy, but these dudes are not in the same lane. These dudes not even in the same rapping genre. I mean, not genre. What is it called?
Caliber.
Not style or caliber, but they came out years apart from each other. Okay. It's like big homie, little homie type shit. Like, nigga, you 7 years apart, low key. We not from the same generation. There you go. We not from the same generation. The work that I put in does not compare to the work that you put in, and you got your own name. And I got my own name. So we're gonna make comparisons.
That's like trying to compare the game.
These
with
dudes
these
dudes have great talents. The things that hold AD back is the fact that he doesn't put out the music that we want, but he also still speaks to us with making sure that we hold him in the high regards of everybody else that's still putting in that same work. And that's the only thing that separates them. The work ethic is not the same. It's not matched. Ralphie the Plug is taking off when it comes to sticking to this music shit. I can't say the same thing about AD, but what I can say is AD is taking off in the lane that he needs to be taking off in, which is this podcasting shit, this owning these companies, Fig Community World, and continue to being a staple by opening these doors to all these West Coast people. He bringing everybody into his podcast, he bringing everybody into his world, and he makes sure everybody has a spotlight. We not finna sit here and diminish who AD is or diminish what Ralphie the Plug got going on by these comparisons that does not match.
I think AD is just more about getting the bag.
She's only about to cry.
Nah, you gotta understand the one thing.
I'm trying not to cough.
He was running out of oxygen.
Oh, that's what it was. I was like, yo, he sound like Tyrese Halliburton. Oh, okay.
One thing I like about
now I know. Hey, but before we go, side note, would you smoke this type of weed?
No, just by the look.
Scary, right?
No, it's not scary.
No, that's scary, nigga. That look like
Nah, bro,
that's
I
scary.
was not to incriminate myself or
Hold
anything.
that up to the
but
camera.
Yeah, let's hold up to the
I used
camera.
to sell weed like a motherfucker.
But you see how white it is though? Like
Yeah, I used to be one of your customers, nigga.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It was one
It
time.
was
I
even
went-
me or Smacks, bro. We had Carson on live.
Yeah, it was one time I pulled up on this nigga.
That was clogging your lung.
all right, so the thing is, see all that. This is too much for me, bro. Like the weed is a different. I just like my flowers, bro. Like. I'm like I said, I'm 32, bro. So I'm used to when I used to go in the shop.
Is that a moon rock?
And
It
you pay
ain't,
like,
nah. It's just
$100 for your rec
White
card at the
Widow.
time. It was like $150
Oh, my
for your rec
God.
card. But when you went in there and spent about $40-50 for an eighth of lamb's bread,
Kill you.
Right.
you putting that thing out. Little Swisher Sweet, blueberry, whatever you smoking, you put that thing out. So I
Very
feel like
interesting
weed
weed.
like that is
That doesn't
it's
look
doing
like
too
weed.
much. It's giving kind of
Yeah.
crackhead vibe.
Looks like Scooby Snacks.
So it looks like White Widow.
The way they treat weed now is crackhead vibes.
That's what he said it
a
was.
cold bag.
White Widow?
yeah, it's White Widow.
I'm like, why? Because it's white and it's gonna make
Hey, random question. Would y'all go see the Ying Yang Twins at SeaWorld?
Yep.
Yup.
Hell yeah.
I would too.
I'll go just
Oh,
to see.
fuck.
I would too. But SeaWorld, they booking all hip hop acts to attract people for.
Even,
they don't have a lot of sales. I feel like that's why
Because the
they.
controversy going on with them right now, especially after that mega stingray that happened with Saudi Arabia.
I didn't even
Mega
know.
Stingray, what?
I didn't even know. But what's
They
going on?
went to SeaWorld got busted going in the middle of the ocean, grabbing one of those giant stingrays, the mingas stingrays, whatever.
The manta rays?
Yeah, manta rays. And they captured it just to put it in the exhibit for Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia supposedly paid a lot of money for SeaWorld to be the one to capture it and deliver it to SeaWorld in Saudi Arabia. So that's one of the controversies going on.
Did they
right now.
capture it?
This is like-
Oh, they caught it. They caught it. They didn't do it in a humane way. It was, they took care of it, but it's just more so like people was already. I'm on Twitter, bro. I've been on Twitter since 2008. So
Oh my god,
Okay,
yeah.
I was
What the
like,
hell? That's like saying, oh, we put them in prison, but it's a humane prison.
Cause I'm
You know,
thinking the way
they-
you was saying it, it's like, oh no, nigga.
Care.
They got a whole 3x9, like.
The way,
So
the way
they-
you was saying it was like, oh yeah,
they
they
get
got stung,
controversy.
somebody died, like, oh shit.
I think there's another SeaWorld or a similar exhibit right now. There's I think it's two killer whales and a dolphin or two that's trapped in the aquarium that got shut down. And they've been there ever since for like a cool couple years because they can't release them back into the wild. So there's just these animals in the
Wondering.
exhibit locked up, with nobody really taking care of them. You can't release them to it's a whole crazy thing. So I think SeaWorld's getting backlash.
I would have watched.
you know-
I would have watched Lil Bow Wow and Soulja Boy though. Like I would have.
Yeah, at the SeaWorld, that's the thing. As
They
black
got Waka
guys, we
Flocka
pulling up.
coming. They got Fat Joe coming.
Hey,
Look, man, the dolphin back there getting whipped, but you don't care because
Yin Yang and Bow Wow doing the shimmy right
Imagine
now.
Shamu coming doing a splash when
He said he don't give a
and
fuck.
Fat Joe say lean back. You feel me? Like lean back and the Shamu coming. Everybody just lean back when the water comes.
Man.
I'm just
That's
saying.
fucked up. So did you know that orcas actually, so the part of our brain that actually processes emotions, orcas use a way larger part of that section of the brain. So they actually are able to process emotions way better than humans or any other conscious being can. So when they do all this shit to them, like breaking up their pods, taking away their kids, they absolutely feel it. The
So-
same way that a
So
mother.
I wonder, like, how do they feel when they see like a swimmer or like a surfer outside in the ocean? Like,
So-
That's the crazy part. No orcas have actually killed humans in the wild. Look
On
it up.
purpose.
No
On
orcas have
purpose.
actually killed. No, not in the. Well, I mean,
what about
okay, unless it's like they attack
what about
the ship and the
recently
ship
taking
sunk,
taking
but, like,
these ships down? Like, ain't
Huh?
that the same
That's
thing?
orchestrated.
I was like, so that's the thing though. So they'll take the ship down, but like it's
They
not
won't
like,
kill
oh,
you.
once they're in the ocean, now they're gonna bite the shit out of the people that were on the ship. They don't do that. They don't attack humans.
They're smart enough to know what
We're
they're
considered
doing.
not worth their time.
You know how fucked up that is? Humans kill humans. And orcas have enough intelligence to sit here and be like, you know what, fuck their ships
did
up, but we're
enough.
gonna leave them alone.
did
Right.
enough.
They're better than
with
us.
us, though.
They're better than us.
They only
Like
fuck
they-
with the ships because they don't know what kind of ship this is. Most of these ships that come through here is fucking with them.
No, I
And
get
taking
it.
their
True-
children
true
and
that,
killing
true
them
that.
and capturing them and then putting them in SeaWorld.
All right, I
Also-
get
Next to the Yin Yang twins.
it. Yeah.
Killer whales be
Next to the
flipping manta rays up in the air and shit for the fuck
Sugar
of
like a
it.
show.
Eat Chanteray, baby
Let them wash
seals.
up. Yep.
They was just smacking the shit out of seals.
Hey, shout out to Chat though. Chat going up.
But not humans though. I mean, we gotta give them credit for that. They know what their food chain is.
They were not worth their time.
And humans are out here just like swimming next to them and shit. Like, oh my god, experience with orcas, and they still don't attack. Like that's dope. So I would attack some people. Stop swimming near me. Leave my kids alone.
And I was swimming with some whales or orcas. I was swimming with them.
You have to go to like some far off. We went. We went to the San
Dolphins they're water rapists.
Dolphins will rape you.
Dolphins are serial rapists.
You never seen King of the Hill?
Yeah.
You never seen King of the Hill?
They are.
Dolphins are serial
rape you, bro.
rapists?
They will rape you, bro.
You know? Did you know? Dolphins? They use their nose to puncture sharks' bellies because that's their weak spot. So if a shark detects a dolphin in their hunting area, they stay away from it, and they can stay away from it for as long as 10 years.
And if a dolphin's horny, bro, you better get out the water.
Animal Planet.
Bro, get out the water, bro.
Bro,
Dolphins
We are the only other animal that has sex for pleasure.
Dolphins.
So yeah, dolphins are, yeah.
If they horny, bro, like they got rubbing off, they will rub it off on you, bro.
Yeah.
They chew on pufferfish.
How they do
Look up
that?
YouTube videos. Oh my god, when these bitches
just
go
watch
out and they
King
start
of the
swimming
Hill,
with
bro.
dolphins.
People those videos of
Yes,
dolphins
they get
humping
humped on,
people?
yes.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
Hey, just watch the episode of King of the Hill, bro.
That's hilarious.
You got raped.
That's hilarious, but not fucking hilarious.
That's one of those. Yeah, that's one of those. Because it's funny until you think, all right, what if Carla took your ass out to Acapulco or something, and you out there swimming, and then the dolphin is just like on you, like you can't do shit because you in the water, you can't.
I'll be on the next shipping boat to go kill a dolphin. You got me fucked up.
They don't get no
He said he
fuck.
has to get. I'm staying in Mexico until I get this
back,
number.
dog. I'm fine. I'll be back. You won this
That
round.
nigga said, I'll be back.
I'm fighting the whip. I'm about to kill your whole family, nigga. You got me fucked up. Tuna for everybody.
Bro, you hate
Tuna for everybody.
I know laughing.
Tuna for everybody. You got me fucked up.
Tuna's from dolphins?
No.
It's a
Why
tuna
do you think
fish,
they call
right?
it?
No,
Are you serious?
Dolphins is a
Dolphin is a mammal. A tuna
It's
is
a movie
fish.
called. It's a movie
No, but
called.
because I was in elementary and they said if you want to know the dolphins are safe, look on tuna and they say dolphin free or
Yeah,
something.
because they get
Dolphins
caught up
say
in the
tuna.
net.
Yes,
Nah,
that
they
means that they
still
don't
eat
use the
dolphins
nets that
and
catch
they eat
dolphins.
So that's why I said.
I think
that's why
China,
said
Yeah, Chinese eat dolphins.
they eat river
They
dolphins
eat a lot of
and
shit,
stuff.
so.
They do. It's
I
horrible.
think it's China or something.
China, they eat it. Well,
They're the ones killing the whale. No, it's not China. I think it's Japan that's killing the whales.
if it's in the water, they gonna cook it. They gonna take it.
The chat Doug thinks dolphins are villains. The fuck yes, they are.
Sure do. Hey, LG, are you ready for a free game?
I am ready, Doug.
Are you ready, Spread Out? Are we ready? Are we
Oh,
ready?
let's make sure we give a shout out while you doing that. Let's give a shout out to the chat.
Yeah, we got a
Shout out
shot.
to Venus Monroe. Shout out to Manuel Hernandez. Shout out to Sam. He will be providing the wings at Taste of Beats this Saturday.
Chef Sam.
Make sure y'all pull up this Saturday. RSVP. We already have over 50 RSVPs. Make sure that you are one of them. If you pull up to the door, you're not RSVP'd. It may be a hassle for you to get in. If it's already packed, you will not be getting in. So make sure you RSVP in downtown LA this Saturday. Shout out to Sam. Shout out to Luis Saños or Suezo.
Wow, you suck. Luis Suaz. Wait.
Luis Suazo.
There we go. Yeah,
Luis
Luis Suaz.
Suazo. Abraham Hernandez, Benji Fernandez,
Oh shit.
Chug Life Co.
Shout out the chat.
Chat is
Chug
going
Life,
up
man.
today.
Chat going up. Shout out everybody
Chug Life,
who tuning
man.
in. Make sure you subscribe and like right now.
Yeah, I shout out Venus first.
Oh, free game coming out right now.
Yeah,
Let's
free
do
game
it.
with LEG. Pull it up right now.
Yeah, let me share this. Share it still. Keep going.
Alright, so the wings gonna be bonus or gonna be bone in?
Bone air.
Man, damn.
You eat boneless wings?
Man, look, I'm
do.
technically disabled, bro. I can't bite them. Fucking bones.
All right, so look, I remember you got hit in your mouth.
Yeah.
You get a pause. Not hit them. You got
No
shot in the
diddy.
mouth. Pause. You eating boneless wings is wild.
I
love bones.
Nigga, if I go to I'll get some.
Straight
I'll
to
get
the
some
point.
boneless. I'll get some.
Hey, it's worry free. It's like eating.
Different meat consistency.
It's
I
like
don't
eating
know.
catfish, bro. You ain't gotta worry about no bones in that thing. Just
Oh
eat that
God, no,
thing.
like red snapper, hell no. Fuck that.
Man, red
but
snapper,
for
you gotta
me,
worry about a bone or
just,
two.
I don't know. The taste difference is just high for me.
It's probably because of the calcium or whatever. that's in
The marrow
bone.
and the bone that's leaking
No,
through.
no, don't get me wrong. Chicken nugget or like a boneless chicken versus a bone in. It's two different meats. Don't get me wrong. Two different meats, two different flavors and shit. You feel me? But boneless, nigga. Like you can mow your dip.
Man, just put that fork in that thing.
And you can just dip it. And you
Bite.
good.
I worry about chipping your tooth on a bone or something.
On God.
He said,
All right, hold
chicken
on.
and chips
It's-
on the bone.
it's
How are you
2-4.
eating these wings?
It's 6 people. It's
Like
6
a
people in
cannibal.
here. How many of y'all are bone in? I'm bone in. That's one.
No
Yeah, too.
That's 2.
I get mix and match.
Just because I like to see the
What
part
do
of the
you
chicken
prefer?
I'm eating.
I prefer boneless.
I'm
Okay,
boneless, man.
that's 1 boneless. That's 2. That's 3 boneless. So we can. What are
What are
you?
you? Rashid, bone in or bone out? Boneless. Pause.
That was hella balls.
Hey. He don't even want to answer no more.
Usually when I get Wingstop, I usually get bone-in wings.
Boy, who is a Wingstop to order bone-in wings, bro?
Me.
We do.
That's
What the-
crazy.
I
Out your
prefer.
mind.
Shit, I'll get that boneless. Give me that 20 piece for $20.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
20 people at $20.
Wait, so 20 piece went from
Street corn
16
wings,
to
by the way?
$20. Nobody tripping
Fire.
off that?
Hey, have you had the street corn?
Yep.
The 20
Street
piece
corn
was
at
$16.
I'm not a fan of street
Fire.
It only lasted like a
But
year
it's
yeah,
and a
from
half.
still, it's great. It's
have you had
fun.
the
It's
street
always
corn?
fun, like-
boneless stuff.
Street corn flavor from Wingstop?
I didn't
So
like
I had
it.
the street corn flavor.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
How do you do that?
I don't know, but that shit was like a.
Cheese and butter, basically.
I didn't
cheese,
like, I
butter,
didn't like
and
the
some-
flavor.
and
I didn't
some
like the
spice.
mix of it.
Yep.
You gotta eat it hot. It tastes like a Spanish version of the Parmesan wings.
Are they elote?
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't have corn in
It
it.
didn't.
It's just the
To me,
seasoning.
it didn't hit. You know, it was to me. It gave me more chest burn than anything. You know, so
this old
See,
nigga talk.
he gotta take,
I
he gotta take his
that he
time,
had.
2 hours
It
before
gave me
dinner and
chest burn.
shit.
Small.
Yeah,
What's
there you
your,
go.
what's your
Pepto-Bismol.
go-to flavors for wings?
Original hot.
Original. I need mango habanero and a Louisiana rub.
Give me lemon and pepper.
Lemon pepper, wet or dry?
Thank you. In the chat, we got Manuel Hernandez voted for Bone. KJ put them on EJ Wings and LB. Venus Monroe said all flats, but not fried hard. It dries out the chicken.
Fuck that. You gotta get it well
Okay, they're
done. What
voting-
you talking
they're
about?
voting for classic in the
Yeah,
chat.
we going bone in, buddies.
You gotta get the wings well done because you don't
Shout out
like.
to the
I don't
chat.
like fucking rubbery
Thank
wings.
you.
So, real question is, what's going to be the 4 flavors for Saturday, the 27th?
I don't even know that yet. Sam's gonna surprise us.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be good though. He hooked my
Shout out
platter
Sam
up
in the
before.
chat.
Chef Sam hooked up a platter for me one time. He gave me like 4 different wings.
I think garlic the one
I
smack.
think it was garlic. I think he gave me barbecue. He gave me
Hey, so your vent finna be
I
cracking.
think
You got wings and
original
liquor?
hot. Yeah.
Wings and liquor in the studio.
That's gonna be
Yep.
crazy.
Yeah,
and it's an
just-
underground.
Yeah, just make sure
Underground's a great
motherfuckers is
studio.
not messy and shit because it's a professional studio. So I don't want to be responsible for no $2,000 equipment. You know, just be how you gonna treat your motherfucking mama and grandma house.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah,
always
don't come here acting like
Food
this is.
outside.
Don't come here acting like this is your studio that you got in your room where it's just your laptop and your little soundboard.
Shout out to
This is
Underground
actually
Studio,
someone's. This is gonna be at Underground, but it's gonna be at LV, which
Yeah,
is
shout out
upstairs
LV.
from Underground.
No, it's across the
hall.
hall on the down floor. So shout out
Twizzy.
Twizzy. Shout out Twizzy.
Twizzy.
Shout
Oh,
out
yeah. Shout out Twizzy,
Shout
man. He
out
been
Illegal
doing his
Business. Twizzy for allowing us to use his facilities, his studio.
Twizzy been on his
Because
shit.
his studios is booked all the time. So he booked us this time slot out for this event. You feel me? So shout out
to him,
Twizzy,
Brad.
LV Studios. You feel me? So pull up once again, July 26th.
The wing flavors is a surprise.
Surprise! Pull up.
We'll find out.
You'll
Let's jump
find
in-
out. Free game
let's-
with LG right now.
Yeah.
So we're about to start the
Yeah,
free
yeah,
game
yeah.
with LEG. Ellie, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. And we're out.
And we're live. All right, everybody. So today I'm pretty much going to be talking about contracts. Now, I don't want to go too deep into it because I am not a lawyer. My very, very first piece of advice that I would give is get a lawyer. If you have a friend that's a lawyer, use that lawyer. If you don't, make some friends that are lawyers.
Shout out
You
Legal
can't-
Queen. Go get her. Legal Queen. My bad.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Anyway, so my bad. As we have on number 1, we got contract duration. Like I said, my first advice is again get a lawyer. Number one is going to be contract duration. So if you're looking at how long your contract is going to last, a lot of people just look at, the very basic, okay, it's going to be a 2-year, 3-year, 5-year, whatever the case contract. They're not looking at the options that are being put. So basically what that means is these people might have a choice to be able to extend that contract, and all that they have to do is send you a notice, pretty much a letter or any piece of paper that says, hey, I would like to keep you for an additional year. And they have to give you that, it varies on terms, but basically 30 to 90 days before your contract expires, and they're able to keep you on for extra time. A lot of artists will make the mistake of being like, okay, well, I got signed on for a year, so since I'm signed on for a year, what I'm doing is, at the end of this year, I'm going to start acting up because I don't want to be with them anyway. I'm about to swap out. I'm about to go with somebody else. I've been getting a lot of options. I've been getting a lot of attention. I'm going to go with whatever other company I've been talking to, and they don't realize that there is a clause in their contract that allows the company, not them, to take the choice of adding them on for an additional year or two. So at that point, they've already acted up, done everything that they need to do, to kind of get themselves on bad terms with the people or the label who held. Damn it, Bankhead. Damn it, Bankhead. You gonna keep, you want to run this?
No.
You got him, thank you. Thank you, shut his ass up, damn. I don't even remember where I was. Anyways,
don't worry, I'm going to speak my end when you're done, baby. Go ahead.
Talking about contracts and the back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So they will act a certain way thinking that they're towards the end of their contract, and then lo and behold, they actually aren't. They get a letter saying, hey, we're going to extend it by a year. They go, how? I haven't agreed to anything. I haven't re-signed anything. You don't need to. All of this was in your initial contract, and what it's going to go ahead and do is pretty much keep you on with them and whatever control you gave them for this additional time that they already had the right to since the beginning when you signed that. So keep an eye out for that, definitely. Again, if you have anybody that can help you out with this, that would be the smart thing to do. But if you don't, just at least make sure to look out for these things. If you're kind of on a level where, I can't really afford a lawyer, this is a smaller contract, this is something where, I'm signing on with maybe a smaller label where I'm getting, free recording, free videos, whatever the case out of it, definitely just look out for these things, read things out. Put it into Google if you need to, whatever word you don't understand, but make sure that you know at what point your contract can end. This number 2 is going to be royalties and payment terms. So that's going to be anything from royalty rates, advances, deductions. A lot of people don't know once they sign with a label what percentage of your royalties that label is going to be able to take. Now, a huge reason of why a label will give you an advance is because they're going to make it back on royalties, they're going to make it back on publishing, they're going to make it back by making money off of your music. But that means that you no longer will. Some people may be able to get a contract where they can actually get a percentage of it still. It all depends on what you can negotiate. But usually what they'll try to look for is, I'm going to pay you this amount of money right now so that I can make this amount of money or however amount of money I think I'm going to make throughout this amount of time off of your music. So you definitely got to look out for that. For our deductions before I blow past that. So for deductions, a lot of people don't understand the type of things that can be taken out of the money that you're about to receive. So let's say that you have, I don't receive an advance, we're just going to receive, I get my percentage, the label gets their percentage. On top of that, the label is also going to be able to deduct anything that has to do with marketing, promotion, any expenses that they take on your end should be reimbursed towards them. And this actually goes for a lot more contracts. It doesn't just go for labels. This is actually in a lot of management contracts as well, where basically they are able to act on your behalf enough to where if they go and say, we need to spend $10,000 on promotion and commercials, then that means that they are going to take those $10,000 from the royalty or publishing payments that you take, and that money's going to go straight to them. Pretty much whatever money you make is going to go to them first before you receive any type of payout. Number 3, we're going to go with creative control. This is very basic. It's going to be being able to decide what your project is going to be. You want to be able to have your own theme. You want to be able to have control over what music is going to be included, when you're going to be able to release it. It's pretty basic. All artists focus on this one, so I don't feel like this has to be covered too much. Everybody wants creative control. I feel like that's kind of where a lot of labels get you. They'll be like, you have full creative control. You'll be able to make music, release it whenever you want. We're going to, whatever the case. But then they might not back you on, they have ownership of whatever you create during the time period you have with them, or they actually will be the ones receiving the royalties and the publishing payments, even though you receive creative control, and then they control what payments you might be given throughout the time period of your contract, which takes us to number 4. ownership and rights. So do they retain control after your contract is over? Do they retain control during your contract? Do they own it, or are they just receiving royalties and payments? Do they own any type of the masters? Do they own any type of the publishings, or are they just allowed to act on your behalf to take these onto other licensing agreements and anything of the such? Do they have the right to do this overall? Are they going to be the ones who are able to try to get you a different distribution agreement and they can control the terms, or do they have to check this off with you? All of this is going to be included in your contract, and you want to make sure to look at that so you know who's going to be looked at the end of the day to see who keeps the music, basically. So after your contract is over, after you're no longer with the label, who's going to retain control of that music? Who's going to keep receiving royalties? There's plenty of artists out here who to this day are not receiving money for their music. So Snoop Dogg was one of the ones who famously went out and spoke out and said that he was not receiving any type of payment for a lot of his older and earlier works, which is something that, you know, definitely got taken advantage of in that sense, because after his contract was long over, he no longer owned certain musical pieces that he created. And then number 5 is marketing and promotion. The reason that I have to include that is because that is what makes up a large amount of the artist's budget. A lot of artists will have an advance or whatever the case, but they don't realize that advance actually has to be used towards marketing and promotion, or it actually all has to be accounted for. You have to be able to say, well, this is, you know, I got this chain because it has my brand logo on it, or I got this car because I had to show up to a certain music video, or I got whatever the case. You have to be able to account for all of it, or else you're going to end up owing the record label the money for that. Another reason that it's important to make sure to clarify the terms of this is because it's very famously known that a lot of artists get upset with their company that they sign to after they sign to them, because they go, well, you know what, they're not doing anything. I'm doing all the work, I'm doing all the promotion, I'm pushing my song, I'm creating my music, I'm paying for my music video, so what the hell, you know, what am I signed to you for? You're not pushing me at all. And it's like, well, if that wasn't in your contract, then that's not necessarily something that they're going to do out of the goodness of their hearts. Nobody's going to say, you know what, I want to put $10,000 into promoting your latest single, when that's not something that they had in their contract initially. Now, most of the time they're going to try to make it so that you will be in charge of your own marketing, or that in some way they're going to be getting some type of a payment or some type of repayment, basically, for being able to invest this money into you and into your marketing or promotion. And that's if they even do it to begin with. But the way that a lot of labels are working nowadays, they don't necessarily agree to that. A lot of these newer artists have famously been angry at their labels because they don't feel like they've been getting the push that they deserve. But if it's not initially in your contract, or if that's not what the company you signed for is focusing on doing for you, that's not something that can just be automatically expected. And that's all I got for today.
Hold on. I know that's it's not on your list, but I know something that's highly important when we talk about contracts is the options that's in the contracts. Can you explain about the options? Is those options? So if I was signing with you, and in the contract that you give me says options to sign for another additional 2 albums after 1 album, does that mean I have the option, or do you have the option?
So I kind of went over that in number 1 in the contract duration, but yeah, so it depends on what the terms say. It could say either or, but most of the times what a standard contract is going to hold is going to be that they have the option. So usually the one who is creating the contract, which in this case is going to be the label, they have the option to keep you on or let you go after the specified time of the initial contract. And then after that, they can keep you for however long they say that they need that. And now it doesn't they're not necessarily all based on time. Some of them are based on projects and however many projects they want you to release, regardless of how long it takes. But they will all definitely have that term of, like you said, options to be able to continue. And most of the time, it's in the favor of the record label.
Thank you.
Oh, even can you negotiate in contracts? Like isn't every contract you get negotiable?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So absolutely, think of it like if in any type of business deal that you have, you can go ahead and say, you know what, I can offer you this, and this, and somebody can say, well, you know what, I don't agree with this part of that, or you know what, I want more control over here. Okay, well, you want more control over here, that's fine, but I'm going to take a little bit more payment over here. Or you want more payment over here, that's fine, but I'm going to put in a lot less work on this end. Okay, you want to keep most of your rights, that's fine, but then I'm going to make sure that I get the largest amount of money that I can within my time frame that I'm going to be with you, because it's all going to have to make sense at the end of the day. So that's kind of the terms. Yeah, you absolutely can. You can negotiate, and I would recommend anybody negotiate. Do not think that just the terms that you're being given in a contract is the only thing that you can take. It's not a yes or no. You can come back and say, well, you know what, I absolutely love this part where you said, you know, this, and this, but I do not agree with you having control in this, and this area.
Okay, fine. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that for me. Free game with LEG. I love that. Hey, last 3 weeks you've been on the road. I think 1 week we're gonna have to do a review of all the things that you've been saying. So, yeah, I fucks with it. Last week you talked about press kits and email blast. And what was the previous week? Ooh.
It was also on. Coming together with a thumbnail for
Canva
using Canva.
Canva and photo room. Yeah.
Photo room tutorial, which she helped me with, and you feel me. So yeah, I'm just saying. But man, how you feeling over there?
I'm vibing, bro.
I appreciate
Blue Shots got everybody.
I was gonna say, I need another one.
Yeah,
Who's ready for the next taste?
Ooh, we ain't doing that. That taste was good. I'm good.
You good still? What about you?
Hey, I'm really good because of this damn pregame drink.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Put the camera on me.
Yeah, this pregame drink is fire.
He had his and mine.
I done knocked both of these motherfuckers down. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And he added the 1800. No,
remember
something in there.
Remember, Prii, P-R-I-I, pregame. That's what these are right here. They go. I see why Leaky want this motherfucker to be his.
Stay tuned for those artist collabs.
So though, I got somebody in the chat said Kirby's Kitchen. He said he need Kirby's Kitchen.
Hey, shout out my man Maz, you feel me? Yeah, Kirby Kitchen. He a chef out here. He does home cooked meals with fire food, and he just opened up. You know, I've been my boy. He was a co-host on Str8 Trunk Radio back in the day when we was out on in Inglewood. So shout out my man Maz at Kirby Kitchen. Go check out his food.
Tell him to sponsor the event since we need some Kirby's Kitchen. Sponsor the event. Pull a plate up. We're gonna pull it up on the show. Let us know what it's like. Or sponsor the Taste of Beats. We can taste your food at the Taste of Beats.
I'm gonna have him come up here and we can taste his food up here. We can do that.
That's
up
true
here.
too. He can sit here and sip with us, and we can eat with him.
We can eat it with him and let him talk about how he got into it and all his life story, because his life story is pretty amazing as well. So
that's dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him about it. Yeah, he gonna pull up and give us some. His wings is fire. You know, y'all eat seafood. He eats seafood. I'm not a seafood type person.
I'm not really a seafood type person either. She loves seafood, but I'm cool.
But yeah, he get them chicken wings though. I know he can cook some fire. He kick fire, you know, all his barbecues and all that, you know. Yeah, he's a master on the grill, you know. So, but yeah, shout out Kirby Kitchen. Yeah, but all right, what up though? What up, pregame? How you feeling, man? Like, how long you
during pregame?
Yeah, how long you been a mixologist? How'd you even get into this world?
I started bartending at the age of 17. 16, one of those two. Me and my group, a bunch of people grew up with at Curtis Middle School. My boy Red, I know what's up.
Curtis
Middle School.
Curtis
Pride. So one of our homeboy, Victor, his father had a warehouse, and as kids, we was just, young kids, teens, we was just throwing functions or kickbacks, right? And they owned this jumper. And what we would do is, we'll have these chicks from Palo Verde down the beach, they'll come. They wanted, white folks is crazy, bro. They wanted to jump off the roof on top of the jumper. Yeah. So we decided
from the roof into a jumper.
We decided to make it a function, right? So we do our first little mini function kickback, charge these people 10, 15 hours to come in, have some of our jungle juice and jump off a roof into this jumper. And I was the one making the jungle juice, it's like those kids. We was getting the Four Local, the double XL, the green can. If you know come on. You old enough, you know what's up with the Four Local green can. That was dangerous. It was that, Monster, New Amsterdam, Tampico, and all types of shit. Bacardi, we was mixing that shit up and we just throwing.
That's how you do a jungle juice, though. You just throw whatever in there. Yeah, this is what you gonna drink. Get some fucking fruit juice.
And the shit wasn't really tasting right, so they made me in charge. So we used to go to the liquor store. We used to go to Nate's on Alondra and McKinley on Clyde. Pardon me. And I stayed right on the other side of it, so I was responsible for getting the liquor, getting the stuff. So I was mixing it and all this, and the chicks was loving it, everybody was loving it, and then over time I just learned to start mixing drinks. I used to get the Grey Goose Lapeer, and mix that with the Minute Maid lemonade.
I remember when Grey Goose, like I thought Grey Goose was like the best vodka in the world. I was like, oh, I'm really drinking Grey Goose.
My personal Instagram, I still have a photo of me with a Grey Goose bottle. If you knew me from the age of 19 to the age of 22. Every function, every kickback you saw me, I had a big ass bottle of Grey Goose to myself. Can I get the hell no? Ladies, come up. Oh, I was tricking off the Grey Goose. But over time, I learned how to mix the drinks. Then that's when I started my summer. Started going to college, and then my summer semester, it was Long Beach. I was at Long Beach City College, LBCC, and Long Beach had a bartending school right down the street at the town center. So my class started at 8:35. By the time my class ended, which was 12, I had to be at my bartending school at 1:30. So I was hustling. I'll ride my scooter all the way down there, catch the bus. And then once I learned the rules of mixology, what goes with what, how to pour, over time, I didn't get a job bartending right away. But all my folks, when we went out to the functions, we'll stop at the liquor store. They'll get this and that. They'll ask, well, what should I get? And I'll get this, get that. And I was mixing drinks for everybody. So then my cousin, Mello, who cuts my hair, shout out to Mello, good barber. He told me, we was at the shop, he's like, why don't you bartend? Why don't you start selling your drinks? Be a mobile bartender. Pull up to Hollywood, pop your trunk, and set up your bar. He's like, you see the Mexicanos out there doing it all the time. You see the Puerto Ricans doing it all the time. He's like, why don't you do it? So we was just fucking around, and he said, call that shit the pregame. Fuck it. And shout out to Mello, he's the one that came up with the name, the pregame, and 2020 hit. Before 2020 hit, the pandemic, I was saving up every single day my tips, serving tips. I was saving up. I had about like 4 or 5 bands. My goal was 7 bands just to launch, just to do it. I didn't know what an LLC was at the time. I didn't know what an EIN at the time. All I knew was my goal was $7,000. So while I was already a little bit over $5 grand, the fucking pandemic hit. I had to take that money. I had to pay for my car insurance. Car and all that.
Everything stopped. Yeah,
everything stopped from us. And then as soon as they announced the stimulus checks, I told myself the first, what was it, 15, 1600, whatever it was at the time, I said that first check, I'm gonna take all that money, I'm gonna just buy everything I need as far as bartending equipment. Purchase that, turn my trunk into a bar.
Straight out the trunk radio right there.
Yep, straight out the trunk. And that motivation came from Nipsey Hussle. He was selling CDs out of the trunk on Slauson. So I said, I want to sell drinks out my trunk all over LA County and the IE. So I hit my boy up, Kevin, and I said, hey, bro, this is what I want to do. He said, I want to document all of that. And we did that. And that's one of my first commercials in 2020 that I posted on my page. It's still there. It was just me going around LA County and IE serving liquor. Bartending out the trunk of my car, kid you not, and people was really showing me love, and that's when I decided, all right, I'm gonna just be a bartender. This is it. This is the pregame. And then my first logos, I'm not sure if you remember, it was the guy with the cape, superhero, afro, and somebody told me, he's like, bro, you got something. You just got, make it professional. Get rid of it. People was telling me get rid of the black guy, get rid of the afro. I said no, I'm keeping it. So once I got the afro, I changed the E to 2 I's, so I wanted to stand out. And then I had trademark issues, so the feds asked me, what does the pregame stand for? So I literally said, I don't know what to say. I said, the pregame stands for the premium game of mixology. And that's when I said, oh shit, that's off the back of my head, I got it. So that's what the pregame stands for. The PRII stands for premium. And then the game stands for game, and mixology stands for mixology. So the pregame of mixology, that's what the pregame is short for. The pregame mixology is short for. So I have a craft for mixing drinks. My clients, when they come in, my regulars, when they come into the bar, if they don't see me behind the bar, they usually walk out. Yeah.
See that, man? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
With 2 eyes, not one, not an E, 2 eyes.
Yeah. And the reason why I don't have a face or any facial expression on the pregame man face is because I want every black entrepreneur out there to understand that you can see yourself in a product, and hopefully that inspires you to create your own product. Whatever dream you have, whether it's you doing nails, selling fucking clothes, fucking rolling papers. I want you to know that as a black person, you can make this, you can go legit. This is the United States of America. We're a capitalist nation. You know, I know that we're black and the system is against us, but that hasn't stopped a lot of us black folks from really chasing our dreams of being an entrepreneur. And I think being an entrepreneur is the best way to go right now, because once 2020 hit and they locked everything down, bro, I wasn't making no money. I didn't have a job. I was stuck on shit. Like,
you gotta go get it yourself.
Yeah, I had to go get it myself, and I wasn't.
Well, I did the opposite. I did go get the security job.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't trying to go back to the streets, you know, because you know, karma's everything. I don't think God gave me a third chance at life to go back to the streets. So it was like, damn, do I really want to work for the next man, or do I want to start my own business? And another thing is, when I was bleeding out, when I got shot, it was like, bro, I'm finna die with nothing in my name. The most I'm gonna have is my face on a white tee. So it's like, what do I want to leave some type of legacy behind? I mean, I got the pregame now, so God forbid I go the next day, at least everybody gonna know, like, damn, the pregame died. Like, bro, drinks was fire. Like, I got something to be remembered by, not just some motherfucker in the streets, you know.
Can you go back and tell us, like, that night, like, what happened of you getting shot? Was pregame, like you said, was pregame already created before you got shot?
Nothing. I had nothing on, man. I was young. The first time I got shot in the face, I was young. I was whooping everybody ass. I was squabbling at anything that I didn't give a fuck. Like, if you told me you want that, you need that, you got it. I didn't turn down shit, and that's where I think God said, "Oh, you gonna learn today," and the wrong fade got turned down, and that's when, you know, I got shot in the face, and that's when I kind of slowed down on running up on everybody. And I think that's the conversation we had too before this podcast started. You can't really run up or really try to challenge or disrespect anybody, because no matter how big you think you is, all it takes is a deuce 5 or a 38 to sit you on your ass for life, forever. You feel me? So, and it doesn't matter if it's coming from motherfucking the street. It can come from a cop. It can come from a fed. It can come from the military. It can come from life in general. So that slowed me down. And then yeah, dude, I was wild there, bro. I was really fighting shit, bro. I didn't really give a fuck. And I think the first time me getting a hit slowed me all the way down. And you know, as I'm bleeding out, you feel me, bro, I didn't make it. Both times I didn't make it. Both times I got hit, I didn't make it. The second time I actually took it back, I made it there, but I was done. So I flatlined both times, I got hit. So when you come back from that, you know, not to get all spiritual, bro, it changed your perspective of the world. And the first time I thought I changed my mind, bro, I was still being bad, bro. I was still in the streets. The second time really sat me on my ass, because I got aired out 7 days before my birthday. And that, like, I was listening to Bob Marley. I had all this shit going. My life was good. I just aced my final.
You had your plans for your birthday, all that.
I'm a 3.2 student in college, and then next thing you know, just out of the blue, like how we sitting here, just out of the blue, pull up and just give it to me, you know, all 11 rounds. So,
you got hit with all 11?
No, that's I mean, bro, I think God jammed this man gun on me on purpose, because his shit jammed on me twice. Like, he had me dead to rights. Like, it was free game. It was free game. It was the easiest come up ever. How he had me. So I've been shot 11 times in total. But the second incident, I got hit 6 times. Blew my arm off. I couldn't move none of my arms. Got black blood shooting out of me. But when I prayed to God, it wasn't, you know, save my life. It was more so like, I'm ready. Like, I'm good. Like, let's go. Let's just take care of my family. I legit prayed, like, let's go. I'm ready. Let's do this. You feel me? And then going to ICU on my way in the house in the ambulance, I'm like, the paramedics, you doing a good job? I'm just like, bro, I'm ready. Like, let's go. Like, I didn't give a fuck. It's like, I'm ready to die. Like, I'm ready. You feel me? Everything went white. Woke up, same ICU room. You feel me? And then it kind of hit me. Rowdy, my mama came in, I broke down crying, because it's like, damn, I was ready to die. So what I really came to my mentality was like this, like, I was gonna die with just with my name on a white t-shirt with nothing in my name. Mm-hmm. At max, this nigga went to college. He was the nigga that went to college and didn't finish. So what I decided was, I want to do something better. And that's when I ran with the pregame. You know, I came across this concept, what I want to do, what legacy I want to leave behind. and I have a bartending brand, and I'm not saying that's good enough for now, but for now, that's like a good. I reached the ceiling. Now I'm ready to breach the next ceiling, to reach that ceiling, et cetera, et cetera. So that's where I'm at with it. So at the end, my end goal in 10 years, maybe 20, whatever, 5 next year, I want to have a sports bar in Orange County, San Diego, and Las Vegas. That's what I'm pushing for. Right, I own it, co-host, ambassador, etc. I need to really get the pregame out there because there's not that many black bartenders out there that's really doing this. There's a lot of us black bartenders out there, but we don't get a lot of opportunities because we're black.
What is that world like, though?
The bartender world is kind of fucked up, man. Because as a man, bro, you walk into a bar, you ain't good looking in the job, but she could walk into a bar, she dressed right, ain't bartender today. Her most she did was pour a fucking buzzball. But all they care about, she's a lady, she's attractive. Put her behind the bar, she got a job. That's how it is out there. There's people who go to bartending school.
In
right,
women's defense, that's all that the men buying the drinks care about. That's not the women's fault. Supply and demand.
Ain't the woman's fault.
I mean, I probably go to a gay club. I'll probably get hired right away. But you know,
supply and demand.
Supply and demand. That's what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
You feel me? And do it.
What's wrong with
I thought about it plenty of times, man. Shit, I wish I could get a job at Hamburger Mary's on Pine. I'm gonna come
Be like
up.
this.
Hold on, good question. Is there many straight bartenders working in gay clubs?
Where I'm at, I'm probably the only straight bartender as far as.
Are you at a gay club?
Are you at a gay?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's not the question.
What's
You are a great politician.
Go for it.
You are wonderful at like avoiding questions completely.
Is there many
We gotta
straight
make,
men?
Flips thing of this of all the times that he got asked the question and did not answer the question at all, but went into some other like speech.
Is there many straight bartenders working in like gay clubs or gay?
Hell yeah.
That's what's
Hell
up.
yeah, come on, man.
That's what's up.
And why wouldn't you?
I mean,
He didn't say he wouldn't.
If I could,
He said, I thought about it,
if
but
the opportunity came my way, like I said, Hamburger Mary's, I go there every night. Hamburger Mary's. If you're not from Long Beach, if you don't know, Hamburger Mary's is one of the most popping gay clubs out there. You know, cross dressers, all that. They know more for just their hospitality and their burgers. You feel me? You go to Hamburger Mary's, there's a lot of straight people in there. They're not gay. It's just the vibe. If I get a job at Hamburger Mary's, oh man, come on, bro. Already at my job, you know, gay people come in and they off the bat they want me to be a bartender. I play my role. You know, I got nothing against homosexuals, but I'm not homosexual myself. But I flirt with grannies. I flirt with aunties. Feel me? Gay dudes come in.
So, how easy
look,
is
man, I'm all about the tip.
As a bartender, how easy to get a girl?
Pause.
How easy to get a girl?
That nigga said gay people come in. I'm all about the tip. Pause.
So when it comes to me getting the tip, this is what I do as a bartender, man. And a lot of my coworkers lack it except for one of them. When you come in and you sit down at my bar, you say, and I ask you what do you feel like drinking tonight? What do you feel like drinking today? You tell me you don't know. What do you think I should get? The first time I ask, what's your choice of poison, aka what liquor you prefer? What's your taste buds? How you OJ, cranberry, sweet, tart, etc. Once I get that knowledge of what you do, what you like, what you prefer, then I'll shoot some cocktails at you, and then let you try it. And then as soon as I make your drink, I taste every single drink I make. So I'm gonna have a straw, I'm gonna whoop. Okay, this tastes good. Now let me know. Every time I hand my drink to my client, my customer, or my guest, whatever you wanna call them, let me know how that drink tastes. And I'm gonna sit there for like 3 seconds. And I'm gonna look at you. And if you tell me, I'll let you know. Okay, cool. The next 30 seconds or a minute, I'm gonna come over. Hey, how's that drink? If you give me a hint of, it's all right. Okay, what can I do to make your drink better?
I hear you.
Off the bat, I want to hear this shit's fire or this is bomb, this is great. If I hear it's okay, if I hear it's okay, what's up? Tell me what's up with it? What's wrong with your drink? You know, mixology is my jazz, man. So if you go in the jazz club, it's all right. Okay, what can I do to make this jazz, make these blues, this rhythm blues it better? You know.
I talk about like the competition real quick of this mixology and bartending shit, because I know it's a lot of competition out there, and
ain't that much competition.
It ain't.
I don't know, man.
You don't see it as competition, but you know,
it's all favoritism when it comes to
favoritism more over competition. Okay.
Yeah, ain't no competition because. And I'm not knocking no bartenders out there. Respect all bartenders, man. Not everybody drink tastes the same, just like everybody pizza.
Is there a bartender that everybody look up to, like say like a a Jay-Z type bartender.
The tipsy bartender at the max, bro. I
That
can't.
ball nigga?
Yeah, I can't.
He makes some.
Hold on,
Oh,
hold on. It's not the way. It's how. It's his charisma, bro. He has everything you want in a bartender. When you walk into a bar and you got this bald-headed dude, his whole charisma, his whole persona is welcoming. It's like he makes the bar. It doesn't matter if his drinks is average. It's his personality. It's how he pour. It's how he talks. It's how he compliments everything. His mixology is just on point. You feel me?
Is he like?
His drinks are outlandish, but he does have the.
Oh, who's this guy? What's his name?
The tipsy bartender.
The tipsy
He's been around
bartender.
forever.
Yeah, he makes
Where's
it.
he
He'll get like the
located?
big ass
I
car.
don't know where he's located at.
I think he got famous on
Is he like
Facebook, right?
Jamaican or
Yeah,
something?
he's
Yeah,
the
he's
dude
an
that turns
Yeah.
his.
He's like Islander, and he'll be like,
He
and then you
turns
take a
it-
little of the rum.
He turns his entire
then you take
sink
some-
into a bar.
Yeah.
He takes his entire sink and turns it into a fucking punch. He makes his drink in his sink. He pours like.
I know
3, 4,
him.
5
He's exactly
bottles,
what
yeah.
you want to have on your like
That's
Jamaican
him.
vacation.
That's the biggest bartender. Like
In
people-
my opinion, bro, there's others out there don't get too, bro.
I know you're talking about now. He's
Yeah.
bald headed, right?
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
I'm not
Yeah,
the
I
type-
watched those videos.
I love his
You
fucking
come into my
videos.
bar, you think I'm finna do all that flippy dip? Man, I ain't finna do all that, man. I'm about to pour your drink. It's gonna taste good. I'm not finna do all the tricks and shit. But as far as like bartenders out here, bro, there's some bartenders who just want the tips. There's some bartenders who just actually enjoy their craft. I'm one of the ones who enjoy their craft. So as far as like bartending companies or anybody that's doing it like me right now, I can't really come. I don't have none that comes to mind right now. I know there's this one black lady out there who does it in front of her house. She's in South Central. I can't remember her Instagram name, but she sets up a bar in front of her house in her porch, and she actually bartends. I can't remember the name of her page, but she does it great as well. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Listen, man, come on, bro.
I haven't been on social media in the past year like that.
She's fire how she do it, but yeah, bro. There's really
Is
no
she on a
bar.
van?
Nah,
Nah,
she
she in
does it
front of her
all
crib.
in front of her front porch, bro. She does it
that's
all on her
wild.
front porch.
Do you still do it out of your trunk?
No, I don't do that no more, man. I elevated from that. So one of my end goals for this year, if not next year, because I have such A1 credit, I want to actually have a van and actually, be a mobile bartender. I want to put the mobile into bartending. I'm still looking at the legalities behind that, but dude, my credit's so A1. I will get a van or truck at the end of the day, and Broadway or wherever these functions at. I want to be the ice cream man, the liquor. I'm gonna pull up and like, what's up, I mean, I'm not gonna say too much because I don't want the feds to come after me and try to say, oh yeah, and cancel my RBS. But yeah, bro, I'm trying to change. I'm trying to really put out. I'm trying to inspire other bartenders to come out and just say, hey, bro, we got all these rappers, we got all these designers, we got all this and that. But how many people you really know in LA right now, especially black, that's a well-known bartender actually pulling up the functions and doing stuff? Like when he pull up, he got a bottle section. This is me on Friday at the Fast Show. I got a whole bottle section. Who are you? What are you? You a rapper? Yes, I'm just a bartender.
I never met a popping bartender like
Or like a famous tattoo is like.
Yeah, tattoo.
It sounds to me like he needs to have his pop-up,
You need to have a pop up.
a location for a pop-up.
Yeah.
Speaking of pop-ups, don't you have a pop-up space that you finna start allowing the public to use in September?
Yep. Right here in the front. Right here in the front.
I mean, at the end of the day, there's still legalities behind
You
it.
got a pop up.
There's so many legalities behind it because
I mean, your van ain't exactly legal either, but you're talking about that, so let's just not talk about it.
you might not have your van yet at the moment, but
imagine if you had somewhere
but
you
you
like
have a
everybody come
location.
here on
this
Friday,
what makes it
Friday,
so
whatever
hard
the
now.
case.
This what makes it so fucking complicated being a liquor brand or a bartender, anything that involves liquor in the state of California.
You
This what
just
makes
talked about. I hope the feds aren't listening because
Yeah.
you know you about to.
This
do
what
something
makes it
illegal.
so hard for us. I mean, because it kind of this is the difference. Okay, so say I pull up here at his pop-up shop, right, and I'm serving liquor, and the LA County pulls up like, okay, you got your permit? Do you have your liquor license? They don't come at me.
They come at me.
You got your liquor license to be serving liquor to the public? No. Ah, man. Okay, here's $10,000. Here's your $10,000 fine, minimum. So, a lot of people don't know that.
You just want to make sure you get the $10,000 fine when they pull up to your van where you're illegally selling liquor.
I knew that. I knew that
That's
because
a good friend. That's a good friend.
Yeah, I knew what he just told me. I knew that because we used to throw functions, you know, and like house parties and all that bullshit. So
you can get around some shit.
I get what you're saying.
Well, if you're trying to get around something, we about to have a space open. You can get 30 days of building your business.
Scapegoat right here. As long as you say your thing is, I think for the 1 day permit, it's like $50 or maybe $10, $20. All you gotta say is that you're doing this for charity type shit, and they let you slide just for that day. You can't do that every single day, but they'll let you slide for that day. You get your 1 day permit.
The scapegoat is you do drink tickets that are not sold. If they're not sold drink tickets,
it's similar to that. What you gotta do is
you got a drink ticket. So technically, they're giving you free alcohol when you show up to the event.
Yeah, it has to be a membership. So Straight Out the Trunk has a membership, right? And you can do same day membership. And it's like, okay,
it just means you have to have a list of whoever's
membership.
on the premises.
Yeah, this is all membership. So now you can provide the liquor to them because technically you're not selling liquor.
They have a membership.
Yeah, it's open bar. You know, it's that's just some of the technicalities. You're gonna have to fact check me on that. It's still, you know,
I'm gonna check that out though. You know, I'm gonna check that shit out.
Yeah, I just wanna I learned this stuff over time because I gotta protect my ass, bro. Believe it or not, liquor is liquor is one of the most strictest regulated things in California. It's more regulated than cannabis. You feel me? So put it like this. You know why bars tell you not to smoke your cigarette inside the club? Because you're not allowed to have tobacco mix. You're not allowed to smoke tobacco within the same proximity that you're selling liquor. You're not allowed to have cannabis or any psychedelics on the same grounds that you're selling or providing alcohol to. So a lot of these spots you probably see, these clubs like, well, this event get to do this with liquor and weed. That's because they're probably not, more than likely not legit, or more than likely ABC. They're not under ABC window. But let the wrong person come across it who's actually out there looking for a lick. You know, ABC agent is looking for a lick, and they come across your event, and they're like, oh, he's selling liquor and weed? Oh, I'm finna get a cold promotion, a bonus on my check.
Nah, I feel that.
This shit's real, man.
Hey, no, I love this. I love you guys gave us a whole inside game of this bartender world, you know?
Man, that shit's hard, bro.
I appreciate that for real. That's amazing.
Yeah,
I didn't even know shit like that, you know? That's some crazy.
That's how California make a majority.
While we're speaking on these legal topics and stuff, have you just seen Shannon Sharp wrapped up his legal allegations with the grape case?
The grape case, yeah. That woman didn't show up to court, dog. You know, like he good. I think it was a quiet settlement. So she didn't do OnlyFans no more. Like she said she's quitting OnlyFans. I think it was like a quiet settlement. But I was like, man, if you settled, but it's still.
How was it a settlement if he still had a court date and she didn't show up?
That's probably part of the behind the scenes agreement.
So the way that worked is that since they had a court date, she didn't show up to the court date. So after that, more than likely their lawyers talked behind the scenes, and then they came to a quote unquote settlement to where the next court date was supposed to be in September. That long passed. So instead of prolonging the case, they just said, you know what, we're just gonna scratch this. Here's, you know, how it's gonna happen.
Did she get paid though?
More than likely, she did get paid.
Man, that's all it was. It was all money scams.
It was money bird.
That's how it is for everybody, bro.
But the thing is, but does that make with that being dismissed, does that make Shannon Sharp's like look bad, or like does he good in the public eye?
Well, Shannon got diddy.
What you do when you get settled, it's more so like this. Mm-hmm. Is it gonna cost me more to prove you wrong in court, or is it gonna cost me less to just say, here, take this money and shut the fuck up?
It's not even about it costing. The cost isn't about the financial. It's about the way the eyes of the public was now behold me. So that's why I said he got diddied. I don't mean that in a pause way. I mean that in the we're about to sit here and expose everything about you just because you chose to take this route. So for him, it wasn't even about the fact that this bitch is lying. It was about the fact I already got these text messages that got leaked upon me, and I already lost this many endorsements. If this continues, I can lose a whole lot more. So let me just get this out of the way, settle this, and not go through what Diddy had to go through. That's what this is about. That's what just happened right there.
Also go on record to say that the act was consensual. She had to go on record.
Of course, that's the reason why.
That's where Diddy fucked up at, was the first person that came out, he settled, and that's when everybody said you fucked up, bro.
Cassie.
That's when you fucked up, because once you settle with the first, bro, if somebody comes up, you gotta take 10 people, even though it's live. You rich and famous. One person.
I feel like if Diddy didn't settle and he went to in court right now, he will be going to jail for a very long time.
You never settled with your first case?
No, this wasn't his first case though. He been going through this for years, so it's not his first case. What happened was there's a lot that paperwork trail leads to saying this is bad. So he had to settle before this shit said this is bad. So what happened was this video gets leaked, and now it's like fuck, this is bad. But if he didn't settle, that video would have came out. She would have still kept talking shit, and then more people would have came out. They would have started talking shit, so it would have been for sure worse, and then he for sure would have got found guilty on a lot more things. So that settlement actually helped him out a lot, but it was still bad.
The next person comes up like, okay, now I want my money now.
Yeah, because
that's how it go though. But after this,
Diddy, though, is the fact that
jail for a minute.
Back then, like Cassie was the first settlement. What happened afterwards was the prosecutor was then. She was the one who then said, you know what, I want to take this to trial. So she picked up the case, gathered the evidence, her so-called evidence, trying to get him on a RICO charge. That didn't work out.
Yeah, I feel
like lost a drop too. If you lose a RICO charge, you just wasted so much tax money.
Not Diddy. Shannon Sharp, he good though. He gonna be football season right around the corner. He here, he good.
Yeah, he'll be back on first day.
You know, rest in peace though.
Malcolm Jamal Warner. He passed away. He drowned in Costa Rica. He was swimming. Just how Ellie was just talking about last week. You swam to the buoy, or you feel me? You got washed away from the current type shit back in the day, or that might have been sneaks.
She swam to the buoy and I got washed away with the current.
Yeah, but the current is like that should be too difficult to swim away from and. It gets you.
But now, like, rest in peace. He's a legend in our culture. You feel me? Like, growing up with the Cosbys and Malcolm and Eddie and shit like that. Like, that's just deep. Like, but very shocking and like very sudden. Like a surprise. Like, wow.
Yeah, I didn't believe it when I saw it.
It was like, what the fuck? That's some crazy shit. Then everybody start posting it and reporting as though that's real. But even speaking of the Cosbys, like, what was your favorite, before we wrap this up, what was your favorite sitcom growing up as a kid?
Sitcom.
Like, give me one of your favorite shows, you know?
It depends on at what point you're talking about, because for one, when I say at one point, it could be age and also what time of the day you were talking about, because you got to remember, at those times, nigga, shit came on at a certain time.
I don't want to go that deep because we can go like
as a kid,
you know, like
go with Jamie Foxx and Eddie Griffin show.
Oh,
easy, underrated.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper,
underrated.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say hanging with Mr. Cooper and Smart Guy.
I'm gonna say Sister and the Bernie Mac show.
Ooh,
I know somebody said Steve Harvey show.
Man, that's for like our grandmas.
No, I watched the Steve Harvey show.
I watched and enjoyed the Steve Harvey show, but I'm just speaking for what I can. I'm saying
I really feel like that's like some grannies and aunties.
Yeah,
that's real like.
Hell no, that show's hilarious.
It's funny, you know. I just feel like it's just the vibe it gives. It's like, you know, 2-3 years old and your auntie and grandma watching.
I'll even watch Living Single was my shit.
Which one?
Living
Single was cold. You can't knock
Living Single was fire.
In the House with LL Cool J.
I watched that. I didn't watch that when it was actually out. I watched that later on in the years when they did like replays.
Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince was more like Nickelodeon vibe.
Yeah. Fresh Prince was top.
My wife and kids.
See, that's what I'm talking about when we talk about which frame we talk about, because Fresh Prince is all the way up here. But if we talk about hanging with Mr. Cooper, that's also along the lines of like
So you more so like
smart guys, like you had to like
before
really be
2000s. How about that?
before girlfriends.
Before 2010.
Living single.
Nah, that's still too.
Maybe
Before 2005, 2007. How about that?
2007.
That's
Shit.
solid. That's solid right there.
101.
What up, Jazz Brown? What they doing?
Okay, how about
Good?
that? Before my wife and kids. How about that then?
Girlfriends.
Yep, we're on that era.
I didn't watch that.
Limit right there.
I want to watch it.
1-on-1.
Yeah.
101. And then girlfriends.
The Parkers.
The
I watched the Parkers for sure.
The Parkers is the Parkers is top tier.
I didn't watch My Wife and Kids.
The Parkers came on at 3 p.m. 3:30, 3 p.m.
My Wife and Kids came on Channel 7, and Channel 7 was a white
I mostly
station.
watch
So
cartoons like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and shit.
that's nah.
I liked Maury.
Maury.
Maury's one of my favorite
I had a
shits
stand of
ever.
Maury. You remember what about Ricky Lake?
Not a
Ricky
sitcom.
Lake, Maury.
Hey, Ricky Lake.
Ricky
Like I
Lake.
said, that's auntie shit. Like,
I'm gonna go Jerry. I'm gonna go Jerry
After
Springer.
you got out of elementary school
You
type
just like
shit.
Jerry Springer because they got titties.
Yeah, and I had the illegal cable, so it was actually showing
never
the
saw a
titties.
nipple. They just,
Oh, I did.
I just said I had the
Bro, you
illegal
gotta be
cable, so
on-
I
the
It
nipple.
was
I had
Jerry
a cable
Springer
box
uncut,
when
bro.
We saw the nipple.
They
I saw the
saved some-
nipples.
That's when it's on the DVD.
for free.
Type shit. The
Nah, I seen that shit
VHS
for
takes
sure.
the Jerry Springer
My husband,
uncut.
ladies and gentlemen.
my
I was like
grandmother, when I was younger, had a nanny that watched Jose Luis and Censura.
So proud of you.
Jose Luis, what?
Seen Censura. I didn't watch that shit either. That's like Jerry
It's
Springer.
Yeah, they got
Was that
crack
when
on
like in
there.
like third grade, second grade?
Shit, that shit went on for like a full decade. That was
I remember when Telemundo popped off.
Or tell them.
I don't know about when it popped off, but I know I started watching that shit probably around like 2010, 2011.
Telemundo?
Telemundo, yeah.
I never watched that shit.
Shit.
Couldn't get into it.
Telemundo was the shit.
Jamie Foxx and Eddie Griffin.
dramas be.
But I was in jail at the time, so we.
Bootleg ones. It's Univision. Those are the ones that got the good novelas. Channel 34.
Let's look it up.
Oh, see, I didn't know that one. We was doing Telemundo.
No, you watch Univision.
Caso Cerrado.
Univision. I remember when we talked about certain novelas we watched.
Hey, speaking of Spanish, can you say your Instagram and end the show in Spanish? Can you say your shit since you doing your Spanish speaking and all that? I'm gonna give you a challenge right now to cause we about to end the show and shit like that. End the show. Can you give it us in Spanish? And Ellie critique him cause she's A1.
I'm gonna keep it a bud. I can read and write Spanish like a motherfucker. When it comes to speaking Spanish, I have to be mentally prepared for it.
Mentally, all right, yeah, mentally right.
It's like you guys, it's real shit. Cause
He's dead serious.
Politician.
the way you talk Spanish, bro, is I know Spanish is easier than English, but the way how because I'm especially I got Southern hospitality, so I speak a certain way when it comes to English. Think about it. Spanish, you really have to really think about what you're gonna say because some words has a different meaning, especially how you say it, especially when you have to do accents and stuff, bro.
And depending on the age, the age of the person you're talking to, like you can be disrespectful by what you're saying. Like slang is not
Let's
cool.
keep it simple. Say find me on Instagram.
Shit, I don't know how to
And
say
half
that
of that
right
you
now.
can say in English and Instagram.
Let's see.
So just say find me in Spanish.
I don't know how to say fine in Spanish. Bro, I'm just keeping it in a
All
buck.
that, but all that shit you talked at the beginning.
Yeah,
He said he learned.
That's how.
No, he said he learned Spanish
That's
for
how
it. He didn't say he know
He's
it.
learning.
All right, well, let me try with you then.
No,
14 years with a Mexican. You should know something. How do you say
man.
find me on Instagram?
Fine.
14 years in, 10 years married, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh shit. I don't know.
I want to say like the last 8 years we've been going to
Like, I
Mexico
can't think
every
about it.
year.
That's weird.
Those words never might have been brought up.
Yeah.
What?
Those words never might have been brought up.
No,
in
so that's why he's saying. So like right now, he's saying donde.
prepared for it.
Donde
How
isn't.
about follow?
It's weird.
How about follow? Another word. Follow.
Nope.
I don't know how
Follow
to
me.
say that shit.
Nope.
On
I
Instagram.
promise you, I know how to say it. I just can't think about it right now.
He said follow you.
If I see the words, I could read and write Spanish with
I
no
mean it.
problem.
Don't
Yeah.
help him cheat.
Oh yeah. See. Yeah.
Don't help him cheat.
He's on
He over there cheating.
Help me cheat.
No, actually, yeah, you said if you can read it, so read it then.
Help
Read
me
it.
cheat.
Yeah, that's
You said if you can read it, you'll say it. Go ahead
Okay, I
and
don't
read it.
gotta look at it no more. It's, yo, ¿cómo está? Yo soy Katie O'Reilly. Yo soy ¿dónde? Yo soy ¿dónde?
Yo soy
Yo
donde?
soy ¿dónde?
Yo soy a
Oh,
donde?
Pringane. See, look, I'm telling you,
Did
I
you
don't
say
know
yo
this
soy
shit.
a donde?
Either way,
What's that,
Uncle
huh?
Trame me. I drive it.
Hey, I give him A for
Try
effort,
me,
bro, because I'll be hard. That's hard for me.
What is he reading?
ThePriiGame.
Did you write it though?
Nah, I'm just saying, you, bro. I don't know. I can't do this shit,
You
bro.
say you
I'm
can
not
read it
fake.
though, just
No, you gonna do it though. You gonna do it because you gotta tell. We good.
Y'all had
though.
me drink 4 different freaking tequilas in this
Shouldn't
motherfucker.
have talked all that shit before drinking this tequila.
I was fine. Hey, I was fine before, right?
You good?
I was good before. Read what?
Encontrame.
Read the high part.
Yeah, in contra, man. I know all that.
No.
Instagram.
Encuéntrame.
No, it's in. Hold on, stop. It's in contra, man.
Encuéntrame.
Enquin. It's a quin. ENCUANTRAME, right? Yeah, see, I know what the fuck.
Encuéntrame.
Encuéntrame.
Encuentrame.
Encuentra.
Tra.
Encuentra.
And then it's like-
You gotta say that.
Yeah,
It's like
encuéntrame.
Adrabe, AR.
Here's a fun one. Here's a fun one that nobody knows how to say.
That symbol.
All it means is butcher shop. Carniceria. Say carniceria. Any one of you.
Carniceria.
Carniceria.
Oh, God.
Carniceria.
You're supposed to roll your R's and shit.
Carniceria.
Carniceria.
No, not carne.
Yeah, give me that carne asada. Butcher
Carniceria.
shop.
Yeah, hey, like I said,
Hey,
bro.
no, keep practicing, though. You gonna pass that? You
Hell
gonna
no,
pass
I'm not
that
mentally
midterm?
prepared to speak Spanish.
Anyway, just
I
again
gotta
though.
be in the
Encuéntrame on
class. I'm
Instagram
chilling.
and then shout out what you're at.
Listen, follow me on Instagram. It's the pregame. PRIIGAME. It's gonna be the black dude with the afro. It is not the pregame of LA, because that's what usually pop up if you spell it with E. Again, it's ThePriiGame. And make sure y'all follow Str8 Trunk Radio. If you need any bartending services, my service fee is $300. That's 4 to 5 hours. That does not include the alcohol, but that would include the cups, straws, napkins, bar setup, and etc. If you would like to have a substitute for a bartender, make sure you get my product right here, the Pregame Mixologist RTDs. These are alcoholic refreshers. These are the best substitute for having a bartender, because most people, I know you can't afford that $1,000 fee that comes with hiring a bartender. But you get 48 of these for $300, and these gonna take care of you. These are 8-ounce alcoholic beverages. Again, make sure you follow me at ThePriiGame. Make sure y'all lock in with Str8 Trunk Radio.
Look. You know you can find me at BTW Sneaks. SNEAKZ. BTW Sneaks or BTW_entertainment.
And you can find me at JustLEG. That's JUSTELIG. All platforms.
Yeah. BTW, by the way.
You can find me on all platforms at SBRE_MF. Twitch at Shot by Red Eye, fully spelled out.
What are we doing for this
So,
awareness that you're doing with the video games?
all right, so starting September 1st, I will be doing a 100-hour gaming challenge. So it's 100 hours throughout the month. It's not 100 hours in one sitting. I might kill myself in 100 hours of exhaustion. So I'm doing it for alive awareness for veterans. Basically, I'm collecting donations. I'm gonna send out a link the day it starts. All you gotta do is just send money to the link. Last year, my donations added up to $300. My goal is to double that. Anybody that wants to join, we can do co-streaming on Twitch. So all you gotta do is just follow me on Twitch at Shot by Red Eye. The notification will pop up when I start going live. All you gotta do is just co-stream. We're playing different games. We're playing Call of Duty. We're gonna play Fallout. We're gonna play
Add rematch to that, bro.
Oh,
Rematch.
oh yeah, definitely.
Sure, rematch.
We'll be playing some zombies, and then I'm also gonna switch it over to the PlayStation side also, and play a couple PS4. I want to play a couple PlayStation games like God of War and everything. So yeah, check me out.
When's that start?
Starts September 1st.
Fire. Hey.
I love that.
Hell yeah. Hey, July 26th, we doing the events and shit. July 26th, Taste the Beast is going down once again. Pull up. RSVP, 6 producers, 15 minutes, making a beat from scratch. Come network. We got wings. We got drinks from my man Pregame pulling up. You know, he's going to help us, bless us. We're going to have some good times. Straight Out Drunk Radio, August 9th. Back to the way. Straight Out Drunk Radio. Back to school drive. Come donate. Come pull up. Come with your kids. Come get some back to school supplies, backpacks, school supplies, pencils, pens, notebook paper, folders, rulers, erasers, all the above type shit. You know, we're gonna go all out for y'all.
We will have music. We will have food.
And food, yes sir. Please let them know that, because it's gonna happen. It's gonna be here at the headquarters in Lemur Park, Straight Out Drunk Radio. So make sure y'all pull up. It's going down. Make sure y'all subscribe. Shout out the chat that was going up tonight. Everybody that was there. Shout out Kirby Kitchen, shout out Chef Sam, shout out Jazz Brown, shout out the new people who just can't miss Cash 83. Shout out everybody who pulled up tonight and donate their time and shit, you know. So Straight Out Drunk Radio, subscribe. Straight Out Drunk TV. It's your boy Bankhead the name. Follow me personally, Bankhead _ the name. Straight Out Drunk TV. Once again, that was episode 11. See y'all on 12. Deuces.